Okay, I think we're golden. You know what they say? The best updates are the ones that everyone saw coming because of leaked updates. The short that showed off two of the new guns. Well, one of them's not even new. All right, the death's toll has been in the game. I have three of them. It was only in the dev kit till this update, so I already knew that one. Video. Why is it doing that? Oh, it's because I don't have the game running. So, welcome everybody to the Qiosks Plenty update. Now, I will say this. We all saw this coming, but I did not think it was going to be like today. All right? Why can't we do these on Tuesdays and Wednesdays? Monday is a weird day. Monday is a weird day for me. It's technically my Friday. And I was like, my brain was like, hey, I can finish the video I was working on. I got 6 minutes left of editing to do, which is like 6 hours. So I was going to get a really good start on it. Now I'm going to have to shelf that whole thing. It's just going to get shelved until I'm done with the everything video. But at least that means like 2 videos relatively quick, but like a long wait between the last one. New guns. What's up, AI brand? There are 3 new guns. There's 3 new guns, 3 new enchantments, and 3 new wearables. My goodness. What's up, Wrangler? What's up, Lone Star? Oh, boy. Here we go. Here we go again. It's time for patch notes, which could be, I think it's going to be some good ones, all right? Woohoo. Hey, Doc, guess what? Chicken butt. Bro, that was good. Thank you for teeing me up for that one, Lone Star. What's up, Mr. T-Rex? How you doing? What's up, everybody? Calling me a clanker again. It's Al. Fudge. All right, Al, I'm sorry. I'm going to call you Brant. That's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to try to remember that. Brant. I got you. I got you good, Lone Star. But what really, guess what, really? And while you write that up, I'm going to start on these patch notes because it looks like there's a lot. This looks like the biggest update Sulfur has ever seen. And I think there's some like validity to that statement. I'm not just clickbaiting here because we've never had new wearables. That's never happened. All right, they re-added the straitjacket. It was deactivated and then reactivated. We've never had a new wearable in the game, to my knowledge, except for trinkets. But those, I believe, are called equipables. Oh, wait, the Christmas update. No, the Christmas update added a bunch of Christmas items, but that was only a few months or 2 months after early access started. That was so long ago, but that still counts. We rarely get new clothes. We rarely get new food, so this is really exciting. Like, rarely. It's almost been 2 years or something. I don't know. December of 2024. Way too long. Sup, everyone? What's up, Real Thermos? How you doing? Greetings, Pa. Hi, Cribby. Let's get into this. We have completely refactored the way scopes work. This is under scopes reworked and improved. This is a double whammy since they're both much cooler now and much more performant. Since every scope has been rebuilt, there may be some incorrect settings hiding among them. Please let me know if you notice anything strange. This immediately sounds like the barrels update when all the barrels were changed. Whoa! Thank you. Ended up giving me and my brother something to enjoy together. Thank you, Dot. Take my money. $100 super chat, Lone Star. What are you doing? Dude, you seriously don't have to do that. That's insane. I have no words. My God. Thank you so much, Lone Star. Dude. I know no kindness as such this be. Yeah, you broke my brain. Dude, thank you so much. Bro just hates money. I maybe cursed money. All right? I did just watch Obsession and then Undertone last night. So curses are on the brain. Although I think Undertone was more about like psychosis or even schizophrenia, but it doesn't matter. Thank you an incredible amount. I owe you, I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know, dude. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Like, if you want, you can DM me on Discord and give me a video idea. And we'll try to work something out. I'll make a video for you. Because that's crazy. That's like way too kind of you. If you want. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. But if you would like to take an opportunity to do that, I've never done that before. So if you have an idea for a video that you want to see me make, you let me know. And we'll work something out. Can't top that for a stream that just started. I know. I am eternally grateful. Well, so am I. I don't know what to say. I mean, I hope this stream stays really good. Hopefully I don't crash out for the first time in my Sulfur. Well, I crashed out a few times beating Sulfur. I won't lie. Like in the early days, there was a couple of long plays I did where I ended saying, I'm never playing this game again. That's not happening. Not today. Not today. Obsession is so good, bro. One of the funniest movies I've ever seen. Hands down. Like, funniest ever. It was so good. My family means the most to me. You've given me a gift most cherished to me. I absolutely, as a dad and a brother to almost an uncountable amount of siblings, because I consider my in-laws my siblings because I'm weird like that. I know what that means. I know what sibling life can mean to somebody. So I'm so happy that I could do that for you. JJ, what's good, Mr. Dotzer? What I'm saying is I love my brothers and I love my sisters, so I get it. Is the update live now? It is update. The update is live right now. Yes. Jeez. I'm sorry about that, Pikachu trainer. I don't want special treatment. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. Thank you so much. All right. Well, you can have some special treatment if you want. That's not weird at all. This is probably the best quality of life IMO, but I've only been playing since December. I love quality of life updates, but I'm more excited about the stuff they added to the game, dude. Because clothes, we don't get clothes, all right? We've been running around with the same raggedy hand-me-downs since December of 2024. Target Dummy added to Church Hub. You can now unlock a Target Dummy station. This was in the dev kit for a long time. You could find the Target Dummies in the dev kit, giving you somewhere safe to test weapons, attachments, enchantments, and questionable ideas without wasting them on anything important. That's huge. That's been in the dev kit for so long. And the new scrolls, yeah. We haven't seen new scrolls since the Guns and Magic update, I believe. I may be wrong about that, but I think that was the last time we saw new scrolls. We just saw new oils. I think in the last update was the big oils, right? Or it could have been the one before that. I'm so glad this game keeps getting shown love from the devs. The polish is really starting to show. I mean, they're maybe the most impressive run I've ever seen in early access. It's not the first game I've followed all the way through early access. I mean, the first one I've created content on since day one of early access. I've been making content on this game since the day it came out. So maybe I have a little bit of a bias, but I don't know of many games that are willing to put out a major update every month. That's asking a lot, and they still find a way to do it. And pretty soon, when we get console and multiplayer, no one's going to argue with me on that. Like, it's not going to happen. New update time. Time to get back to the game since last year. Pick a weapon. It's a good time. I hope you have fun. I'm a weird guy. Thought I was falling away from my siblings in Sulfur. Oddly brought us together. Found it through Dot mostly. I know the feeling. I should hit up my siblings more often, but at the same time, they should hit me up. I got a kid, man. I got a 2-year-old. It's so hard to make time to do anything. The fancy watch is a trinket now. What? Okay, we need to get in these patch notes. I just got a new laptop so I can finally play again once I get it set up. I was inch from crashing the whole time I was working on that contest vid. Dude, that's sick. What kind of specs we got on this laptop? Level basing improved. Doors and gates can now spawn between chunks sometimes, making the world feel a little more connected and giving you something new to nervously hold the interact key on while enemies are trying to kill you. Opening them takes longer while you're in combat, so choose your timing wisely. Interesting. I mean, it's the Doors update. We already kind of knew about that. They put a short out about it, so they weren't hiding that one. On top of that, we've added 3 new guns, 3 new combined enchantments, new achievements, more secret recipe manuals, and a collection of fancy clothing and alcoholic beverages that could improve your charisma. Alcoholic beverages. That's where we're going? Okay, so we have the Klein Bauer, the Death's Toll. Oh, nuts. I got too excited. The Death's Toll and the CYB-47. Those are the new guns, I believe. I think all 3 of those guns are from Donk Quad. And if you know Donk Quad, he comes into chat sometimes. He comments on videos. He's an awesome member of the community. I freaking love Donk Quad. And I will say this. The video I was currently working on, Donk Quad might be in it. So that's why I said in the Discord like yesterday, I was like, I'm so excited for this video. I've been cranking away at it. Now I'm going to have to put it on pause for this video. But that's one of the reasons I got Donk Quad in it. It's super fun. New gun builds and enchantment testing too. Time to hop back in for everyone. What does it do? Let's see. Okay, new enchantment. Sacred Ground. Is that a healing enchantment? No spoilers, but that's interesting. That could be a healing achievement that may be used, or enchantment that is probably going to be used more for multiplayer. Really good. I don't know. Pollen and Foul Fate. All 3 of these could be anything. Pollen sounds like maybe a stun. If we can make enemies sneeze, I will die of laughter and also die happily. As always, we'll be closely watching the bug channel in our Discord. The patch includes several fundamental changes, particularly to scopes, environments, improvements to the church hub. Please report any broken visuals, strange behavior, or other quirks you encounter. Yeah, do that if you want. You should. Oh, the new one is insane. 5.1 gigahertz, 24 core, 32 gigabyte RAM. Very nice, dude. On a laptop, that sounds nuts. It is now possible to find individual recipe manuals in secret spots scattered throughout the world. Burying the lead. What? That is a whole new item type. I mean, maybe not entirely new, but huh? Is that what like a lot of the secret recipes are? Kind of like the chocolate mud cakes. They're not in the books. You have to figure that out on your own. What? Excuse me? Added dialogue shortcuts for secret shops that the player has already discovered. It's here. It's fucking here. Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god. I may cry. This may be the best. I feel like I need a moment. I feel like I need a moment because I can't believe they actually did it. I honestly didn't think it was gonna come. I thought I was gonna be making a 1.0 video someday saying, and we still don't have shortcuts for secret menus? Are you serious, bro? This is amazing. You're sleeping right now if you don't think this is the coolest, like, that is the best quality of life I have ever seen. We fucking won, JJ. We won. Why is there a dummy on the patch notes? Because there's a dummy at the church now. We're going to check that out first because Arthur's right there. Inky the Ooze, or they're rebalancing the scrolls. I feel like there's a couple that are unusable. Holy Purge? Holy Purge is weird. I don't like Holy Purge. The game is much harder now with the areas that lock you inside and you can't retreat. I'm excited to see that. What secret shops? You've got Qiosk secret shop, and you've got, I think, Script technically has a secret shop. He's got a weird route to his shop. And then you've got Chef's secret shop. Now, I would not be surprised if they added another secret shop, but as it is a secret, we might not know about that. That could be something we have to look into. That sounds like a lot of work. I hope someone else figures that out. Added achievements for completing the game on different difficulty settings. That was already leaked on accident, not necessarily. I think there was some insight from Pluto, who's one of the devs, I think that's his name on Reddit, where he said you can't, like, hold achievements off until after. You'd have to, like if they put achievements in the game, they can't be hidden. So everyone saw the new gun blueprints maybe 4 or 5 days ago. If you have completed the game before, you should receive them retroactively from the save selection screen, even if it is a dead hardcore save with 100% completion. Yeah, I had to start the game to put some stuff away in chests because of the next video I'm working on. I didn't want to spoil it. Exploding barrel decals now display properly when ethereal. Pity for the Wingman achievement now has the correct icon. Didn't even notice that. I got all the... I fabricate all the guns. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Fix an issue that caused some story triggers to be ignored when picking up the amulet at a specific time. Change inspect item to examine item in the inventory legend to differentiate it from the inspect animation key. Okay. The inspect animation is bound to the L key by default for those who have been missing out on this glorious feature. Fix an issue. Sounds like one of the 3 new guns probably has a really good inspect animation if they're pushing that a little bit there. Fix an issue that could cause players to fall forever after falling from side rooms. Okay. Fix an issue where cousin could be killed while talking. Dude, I want to see that. Increase the maximum amount of charisma that counts towards shop discounts from 50 to 100. Also increase the maximum discount from 25 to 50%. Each charisma point will still provide a 0.5 discount. So they're running that back a little bit. They're making charisma a little bit more good. What's up, Al? And what's up, dude? Fix throwing knives and archer arrows not working after resuming a save from the menu. Yeah, I think that actually accidentally fixed infinite throwing knives, by the way, because I went in and I had the throwing knife on me, and I was like, I should probably toss this real quick, and I think infinite throwing knives are officially gone, which is fine because, you know, they were never supposed to be there. Secret shops, and I hate the doors now. I can't wait to see these doors. Yo, what's up, Zombie Slayer? I'm glad you're going through this because some of these words were just gibberish to me. I got you, bro. I'm going to break them down. I always break them down. Every new update, I break them down. Powder that makes you say sulfur update today. Exactly, dude. Yes. Telia's printer will now use stashed money whenever possible. Adjusted the rewards for certain scholar quests. Fixed some desert sprites being cold too aggressively at higher FOV settings. This is an interesting. I can see what you mean. That's an interesting choice of words, using coaling there, like killing a bunch of people. I can confirm he does break it down from time to time. Only the major updates. I don't break down little updates because, there's no point. Most of them are just bug fixes. Telia's printer will. Where are we? Fixed some desert sprites being cold. Oh, wait, now we already did that. Insured weapons that are intentionally dropped will now be returned to the church collection. Interesting. I don't even think that's necessary, but sure, that's cool. Fixed duplicated icons appearing above NPCs after exiting the main menu and re-entering the game. I noticed that. It wasn't that. It was a little scuffed. Fixed enemies sometimes spawning on top of each other. Okay. Fixed item frames sometimes displaying 2 stamp icons. I don't even know what that means. Fixed a calculation error that made thorns much weaker than intended. Ooh, little buff to thorns. Okay. Endless buffs. Oh, we're on endless here. Decreased thorns from 100% per card to 25% per card. It still is much stronger than before due to the calculation error mentioned above. It did seem really weak, especially when you get past stage 20. It doesn't do anything pretty much. The thorns buff now uses unmitigated incoming damage instead of mitigated damage when calculating how much damage to return. Fix the save selection screen not correctly showing which endless stage you saved on. Could we get I would love a nickname your saves or something, because I have to write down what each save is. The only one I know for sure is my first save is my main. Fixed force quitting during endless or during the transition into endless, not returning to endless when reloading the save. Disabled banishing of the escape card. Another one. That's 2 major community requests. 2. That's 2. Because everyone who has played endless has accidentally disabled the escape card. Everyone. I don't care who you are. You've done it on accident if you played more than 20 hours because you're tired and you're doing it too quickly and then you just disable. Dude, that's sick. Let me break it down for you, Mark. Sit down. Let me break it down for you, Mark. Culling is a graphical thing. Basically, you don't want to render things that the player isn't going to see anyways. They are on fire right now. This fucking thing is killing it, Crippy. Added dinner jacket. Sick. Added cocktail. Added dress shoe. Okay, buffed high heel to provide 25 charisma instead of 5. Its movement speed penalty has also been reduced from 20% to 10%. You still don't get the jump, though. Buffed Gonster to provide 25 HP instead of 10. Weird buff to Gonster, I'll take it. Fancy watch, gold chain, and diamond ring can now be worn to provide charisma. The gold chain, bro, let's go. All alcoholic, that's such a random thing. But I guess we have 3 new trinkets. Okay, why not? All alcoholic consumables now provide varying amounts of charisma for a limited duration. Increase the armor provided by a blast boot from 3 to 5 and cowboy boot from 2 to 5. Replaced combat boots. Rebalanced. Oh, shit, I thought I read that wrong. I thought that was something way worse. Their armor has been increased from 2 to 10, but their other bonuses have been slightly reduced. Oh, poor combat boots. Just don't ever touch the sulfurs. You know what I'm saying? Increase the healing duration of oats without changing the total amount healed. Decrease the healing duration of haggis without changing the total amount healed. Some basic stuff in there. Weapons. Imbala Gravita's damage fall-off now works as intended. It shouldn't have much damage fall-off, right? It's a sniper bow and arrow. I imagine it shouldn't fall off for a long time. Throwing grenades now feel more responsive. Added new cryo grenade animations. Added new jar of love animations. Jar of poison and dynamite animations. Move Blackwater into a heavier weight class for balance. Wait, what? All the revolvers were the same weight, dude. Why? Why are you doing? Don't do that. Blackwater magazines no longer look broken when falling to the ground. Adjusted the movement speed modifiers of the different weapon weight classes to make them feel more distinct. Well, okay. That's actually kind of crazy. That's actually really impactful. Death Star, because now... Yeah, now like assault rifles might not be as good as like SMGs for mobile gamers, so that would mean like goodbye catacoil, hello valet if it's me. The valet's broken, so like it's so good. Death Star, Mossman, Bronco, and Neuraxis now display the inserted ammunition during reloads. Rector now ejects bullet casings when firing an ADS. The Salamander's bottom hinge now displays properly. The payloader's stop latch is now positioned correctly when equipping the weapon when it is empty. The breacher now ejects casings, so just some basic bug fixes. Added new firing animations for the inner axis. Why don't we get a buff for the inner? Why don't we get a huge buff for the inner axis? That's all I'm saying. Added a new culling system. There may be some obvious areas where it breaks, so please report anything you notice in our Discord bug channel. Fix missing collision on church windows. Oh man, I didn't know there's missing collision on the church windows. What's good, HD? What you doing, Ice Butcher? How you been? Fix several level generation issues. Fix annoying collision on bridges and caves. Did they fix any of the issues in Endless? Because there's like some just like hidden weird blockage areas, especially in like top levels. I can't explain. There's this one Endless level where it's like a bridge and 2 ramps, and in the middle, if you jump from one side of the bridge to the other, there's just this invisible collision that totally stops you, and it sucks. Added more environmental details above the exit after the Cardinal fight. Fixed an issue where players could soft lock themselves before the Cardinal fight by going back as the gate closed. Fixed floating bottles creating splashes and sounds. Moved a chest near the castle entrance to provide a potential soft lock. Fixed an issue that caused the same side room, mostly side rooms using the same chunk to appear repeatedly. Fixed floating items sometimes spawning in the level and castle. Fixed the movement speed of the water material. Okay, we're almost done. Added more environmental detail underneath the bridge leading towards Shavwa Fortress. Fixed several floating environmental details in pools. Fixed several level generation issues. Now, I don't think they mentioned fixing the random just collision issues in Endless. That sucks. But there is a bunch of small updates already. This was such a, like, noon for an update? Are we serious on a Monday? Why do you keep saying they? Otor, what's up, dude? It says me excited to play after work. I am so excited to get into it right now. I cannot believe the secret menus. I can't believe, what was the other one I just got crazy for? I don't even remember. Don't know. Oh, the no banishing of Endless thing, dude. Oh my God. Of escape. Okay, so we're here. I'm just making sure the audio levels are working. Let's get the target dummies. A couple of 1x1 replicas of your arch nemesis for training purposes. Who's my arch nemesis? Is it Kevin? I should be able to... Let us customize this. Oh, it's the witch, yeah. Dude, they should do that. The only microtransactions are these? That'd be sick. Whoa, wait, what the... That's what the compact site looks like now? This is crazy. I'm not sure if I love the blur on the outside. Is that something we can change? Like ADS blur? I don't love that. I mostly just use, like, iron sights or hip fire, though, so it's not that big of a deal, but I'm not in love with that. It looks kind of jarring. Maybe it's just because it's new, but there's the target dummies. That's kind of fun. Oh, it keeps the numbers at the bottom? Cool, now let's go buy ammo since I was just shooting it. We should have unlimited ammo at the church. If we're going to have target dummies, unlimited ammo at the church makes sense, right? I don't want to ask for too much. They're already giving us a whole lot. I played a little and there isn't that much different. The doors, my friend, the doors. What do you mean? The doors, the 9 new things, the secret recipe pages. There's so much different. If you want the spoilers, it's on YouTube. What is... For the update? Why would I want that? I do like the training dummies. The training dummies are sick. I'm about to spoil it for everybody because we're about to do this shit. We got to find not 3 new guns. You know what we could do? When the death's toll was not supposed to be in the game. Oh, wait, so... Crit chance down sight, 25%. What? So... Doesn't look like the stats have changed at all. I don't like the hunting side. I'm not even sure why that's on there. Let's repair this real quick. This is one of the new guns. I had it when it was accidentally dropped in dev kit. And I just kept it. Let's see if it... Did they add sounds to when you hit the bell? Nice. Oh, so it kind of sounds like a boxing bell, dude. That's still a very old ritualistic revolver made for esoteric practices. The bell ring is meant to send the spirit on a good journey when leaving the body of the target. Sadly, we know that that is false, and the patients most likely experience nothing but the infinite void trademarked. So this is probably why they were like, don't forget to inspect your guns, you goddamn hooligans. Dude, imagine if you could make the dummies Bebo. No, I want to make a Kevin. I don't like Kevin. I'm playing right now, and I can feel that I'm slower. Oh, yeah, some guns, some weapon classes have different weight now. Wait, what is this doing? 192 on a 7.62? What the How strong is this? Why? Why is it doing that? That's so strong for a 7.62 on a revolver, right? Or am I tripping? I was actually going to go buy grenades. This is perfect. Quick little reload. Dude, another new revolver. This can't keep happening. We can't keep getting new revolvers every update, guys. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, the amount of revolvers we be getting. Wait, stop it. Oh, so the more you shoot it, the more it be dinging and stuff. Let me see. That's kind of sick, dude. What gun is this? This is the Death's Toll. New update? Yes, new update dropped just a few hours ago. Balthazar stocks down to 0. That thing's coming for the Balthazar. I feel like the Blackwater already put the Balthazar in the dirt, and this thing is just provided it a shovel to dig its own grave, yeah. I love the Balthazar for the style points, but we've got 2 new revolvers that are better than it. Arguably better than the Snut, and definitely better than the Pale Horse as well. It's looking rough out there for some of these older guns. The power creep is happening. I think I still prefer the Blackwater to this, but I need to see it rechambered in 50 BMG. The reload's not that long, but that Blackwater is so sweet, dude. Oh, I didn't bring my damn pocket rocket. Oh my gosh. I thought they changed the grenade animations, but that is so much better than the garbage we were getting. Like the little limp dick, like Peyton Manning and at the end of his prime and his last year of football, just like little wet noodle arm grenades. I hated that shit. This thing is so strong. To make sure I didn't have like Sheriff's Star or something. It's crazy. Man, how are we gonna find... Dude, did they add a secret menu for clothes, maybe? You think? No. But they should. Someone should... I think Rat Queen should have the secret menu for clothes, because she always asks for clothes. But we have nobody to, like, farm clothes off of. And I vote her. Maybe they did. It's secret, so we wouldn't know. I am very hyped for Edible False Sulfcap, because me and my friend love it. Because we are from Ukraine and we play in Russia, and the name is really long and strange. Yeah, Soul Funyun. What? That is strange. Wait, there's a guy here. Hold on. And I also got a hair on my arm and it's making me itch. I'm just gonna eat a pizza. Where's this punk ass dude? What? Oh, there he is. He's in the ceiling. That's OP, dude. What? Bro was in the ceiling, that's why I couldn't see him. Oh, my gun won't reload. Okay. Not good. Come on, Death Toll. You have to beat the Blackwater, dude. Although I think I like the style of the Blackwater just a little bit more. Nothing against the Death Toll. Nothing against it. I love the sound design for it, though. Is that free pizza in there? That is clutch. Just free pizza. For the hell of it. Wait, that leather jacket should provide some riz. I'm not wearing it, though. I'm just saying, it should. Potatoes. I think we're just gonna skedaddle, dude. I think this is the silliest gun I've ever seen. That is saying something. Can anything truly beat the Neuraxis, though, in the silly department? I don't know. The Neuraxis and the Flicker are both incredibly silly. This thing is very silly. I love the style they went with it. But I don't know if it could top good old Neuraxis. The Blackwater is just such a crisp weapon. It is so clean. And 12 shots to do all that with. And hopefully, it said it made it heavier. And I hope that doesn't ruin the mobility too much, because that sucks. I'm not looking forward to checking that out. I thought it was perfect. I thought the gun was just really good. And I don't like what they're saying about the mobility changes to it. With the weight of it. I don't love that. I don't love that. It's not a perfect update for me, but it might be for somebody else. If somebody else was sitting there going, oh man, this goddamn Blackwater is too light. I hate it. Then they're gonna be just ear to ear with a big old smile, I think. There's never anything up there. I'm not even gonna bother. Oh, it's a gate, but somebody's already opened it for me. Well, that sucks. I want to check that out. Wait. Why did that close? Is one of you... Why is that closing on me, dog? Weird. Okay, but it was behind me. I almost think that was bugging. Oh. That would have been cool if there was like a mini-boss or something in there, like a secret mini-boss. That would have kind of sick. Oh, shit. Bro, you're too quiet. That's what you get for being a baby, I guess. It's supposed to be... Sorry. Is this supposed to be a partial 3D printed gun reference? I don't know. I don't think so, because it does, like, the ringing, and then also if you inspect it, I think it is legit. I think it's like a bell for, like, a boxing match. I don't think it's supposed to be 3D printed. I think it's just a white style for it. I thought when it was leaked that it was supposed to be like a church bell or something, but to me it's giving like a you know, fight, ding ding, that kind of shit. Blackwater feels so good to use, like a Destiny hand cannon almost. That's not a bad comparison, honestly. I hadn't thought about that, but you're not wrong. I want to find one of them secret ingredient pages really bad. Right, we got this thing, tier 2. Maybe we should have brought... Oh, that's too many misses. Too many misses. We need Qiosk. I want to try the other guns. I've already played around with this one, I'm not going to lie. Also, I think I should buy every scroll. I have enough money, and Pollen, I'm guessing, is part Plague. Sacred Ground, I'm guessing there's a light in there. And then... Oh, I moved the wrong thing. And then what was the other one? Foul Play, I'm guessing there's Dark. So... What the other components are, I don't know. Dang, I already wished we could enchant throwables. Now the animation looks like that is so fast, dude. I love it. Because before this, it was just dreadful. When they changed it, it made throwables even worse, and throwables were already kind of duty. So, I mean, they're still pretty weak. They're not good for enemies, just crack walls, in my opinion. Especially because they're a one-time use. If you could pick up the throwing knife after you threw it, I would change my entire stance on that. Then it would be decent, but you can't do that, and throwing knife bad. They're all pretty bad though. I like the sulfur grenade because it only takes one spot. You know, not to shit talk them too much. Not here for that. Not here to just shit on the little guy. Still haven't gotten a Blackwater since it released. Oh no, dude! You gotta get Qiosk at the church. And then do the demon reroll a bunch of times till you get it. You can get every gun like that very quickly. Okay, we'll throw this on here. Why not? Get some accuracy while moving. I clearly need it right now. I'm expecting the 50 BMG rechamber to deal 300 and is that 84 damage? So I think the Blackwater with 340 times 12 damage will still be better than the 384 times 4. Yeah, that makes more sense. Try the inspect on low ammo, see if it rings louder. It's not a bad idea. Let me see. Let's pop a couple shots here. There's got to be a bozo. Ah, it's just the Hockland, man. All right, well, hold on. I'll just shoot this barrel. Okay, so we're going to do it... Since I already started shooting. We're going to do it at one shot left. And then no shots left. That sounds the same to me. Let's see. Nah, I think it's the same sound, but that would have been really cool. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Piz Wizard. Say what you want about Bungie Rip, but they knew how to make guns feel great. I still think they do a good job with their gameplay. It's just everything else is a freaking mess. No and no. We're probably going to hold on to that Judgment Oil, maybe. I don't know. We'll try to build out some of these guns as we get them. I think we have to. Feels a little bit necessary. Oh. Speak of the devil. Oh, man. I don't know why I just stood there. He scared me. He really got under my skin. I think this is the first game I played today that isn't named Barony, so that's messing me up a little bit. I've been trying to get better at that game, and I think I'm getting there. I beat the mines. So it seems if you melee before reloading this gun, it breaks the reload. Just a little FYI. And at least we know what's doing that. If it's like... Oh, so this is so I can't back out. Well, the gates, they don't take a long time. And I'm using an unenchanted gun. I don't even know what we need to put on this. Does it even have spread? It doesn't feel like it has spread. That's not enough. It's really... What is that? Plus durability? Oh, the durability is dog shit. Okay. Then we'll do that. Wow, 1,200 is really bad. I think the Blackwater has like 3,000 or something. Pollen has to have nature. Oh, yeah, it's got to be nature, huh? Maybe plague. You're right with nature. I don't know why I jumped at plague. It's green, you know, maybe. I don't know. Oh, shit. Time to open Sulfur and play while this streams so I can be confused as to which game the noises are coming from. Let's fucking go. Sounds like a plan. That should be good. You're upping the challenge, and I appreciate that. Someone else stream, and no, I'm not going to do that. That'd be really annoying for everyone else. You say I'll do the same thing, but that would be really annoying. Not everybody wants that. I get that. Especially if the other person was talking. That'd be even crazier. Blackwater Goated, it really is so good. This thing seems pretty good. I didn't notice the 1,000 durability, but that is shockingly low. Oh, a soda, nice. It's a goated item, in my opinion. Very versatile. We are moving through this quick. I'm trying... I know I usually jump around when we do updates, but I wanted to do caves because I figured the gates were here, but we probably got to run town a few times, I think. Yeah, I'm going to do the rerolls eventually if I don't get a drop. Still hoping I can get it on a first drop, though. I mean, let's hope. Let's see. Excited for multiplayer? Oh, yeah, baby. I'm already crafting up some ideas we could do with multiplayer. I want to do some competitive-ass shit, dude. Barony is another evil, unforgiving game. It really is. And it's... There's something about it, dude. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I was telling my brother yesterday about that. I don't think I need this. I'm just going to sell it. Hold on one second. What do you got in here? What do you got? Before I continue this conversation, what do you got in here? Nothing I'm interested in, you shitbird. See, reasons I don't like that guy. Just my... Oh, there it is. There's the pocket rocket. We're fine. Everybody relax. We got our pocket rocket. And now I can get rid of this. I don't want this shit. It's not even worth throwing. I might hurt myself. Yeah, I was telling my brother last night about that. Like, the first 2 hours suck. Like, I think the first 2 hours of Barony suck. Maybe the worst, like, balancing I've ever seen. But once you get a hang of it, then it gets good. And he was like, he said, and I'm sure there are other people with the same sentiment, that every roguelike kind of sucks at first. Roguelike kind of sucks at first because they're innately hard. But I hit him with Balatro, bro. I was like, what about shit like Balatro, bro? Because like I feel like that does not suck your first game, and even if you lose, which you probably will your first game, it's immediately fun. So I think there's a way to do that. I don't know if the onboarding is good enough in Barony. I did see someone say to do all the tutorials, but it seemed like there was 10, and I was like, I'm good. So some of that might be on me. But after you get past that 2 hours, it is so much fun. And you start moving faster and you start thinking smarter. And I really started to appreciate it. And it's a very fun game. But I gotta say, Dookie Booty gave me all the DLC. And I think that might be impacting why I like it more. I don't like that you have to buy all the characters and races. That's kind of lame. But the game's been out for 10 years. Oh, God, I did it again. Death's Toll and its bugs, bro. Can we not? I have Red ASMG reload breaking after a melee with a sigh. I love Barony. Great and very easy game. Oh, yeah, so easy, dude. It's just a cakewalk. Got a horrendous idea. Everyone uses Qiosk to buy guns. So Perfect Game should add a single gun that only spawns with a random merchant that isn't Qiosk and can't be from normal church members. I would love something like that. I absolutely would love that. I feel like the Corpse Maker should only be purchased by the Hawkland Salesman, personally. I think that would be fine. Or Brown Chests. Wait, do we have like a light plus nature scroll? I don't know. Is that what Crusader is? Or is Crusader light plus plague? It's too hard to memorize the scrolls, I won't lie. Luckily, it saves them. Especially because you don't make them all the time. I make food every run. I don't make scrolls every run. See a lot of overlap with Sulfur players in Barony. Makes me consider getting it. I recently just got it. It was $2 or something. And I would say it's worth it. And I've only played 2 hours, but I really like it. Sacred Ground could be Earth plus Light. Rancliffe is using his 10,000 IQ points to make a very good idea. Kelly Thrice, what's up, man? How you like the new update? So far, I'm loving it. I got no complaints. Well, there's a couple back there, but nothing crazy. It's just good fun so far. Oh yeah, I got mosquito on this. Don't need to do all that shit. We're gonna keep our strong gun at the ready. Our fully enchanted catacoil. I wish we, if they're gonna change around the weapon weights for classes and shit, I feel like it should show the weapon weight. Does it? I don't think it does in the stats, but it probably should. We need weapon weight, we need reload time, and we need recoil in the weapon stats. I think that just makes sense to me. But otherwise, still feels pretty good to run around with the catacoil. I'm not too mad about that. I don't know if it was touched. I feel like we didn't get any specific information on what was touched. Barony is so fun with a team 4 deep that knows what to do. I've only played by myself so far. I was supposed to play with Shirt yesterday, but he had to cancel, and I'm probably going to have to cancel. We rescheduled for Wednesday, but now I'm probably going to be too busy making the video for this update, so I'll probably have to cancel on that. I don't know if he's going to hate me, but I'm sure he'll understand. He'll probably want to make an update video, too. Make it easy on that guy. And we're just going to do some of these. I'm trying to make it easy on the little guy. And it worked. Okay. I already put a thing on it, though. Nice. We need scrolls right now. Dead Cells grabbed me instantly and never let go. I saw that Dead Cells is on Apple Arcade, and I might try it. Also, what's up, Kyle Rackley? I might try it after I was going to say beat Balatro, but I don't know if... What would that be, like getting gold stake on every deck? Because I don't know about that. That could take a long time, but I'm okay with that because it's really fun. It's not fun getting one-shot by boulders when you're just tacking off. Yeah, that's what happened to me. I got the forest, and I didn't know the boulders would be there, too. I thought maybe they were limited. Oh, nice. We need light. We definitely need light. I thought maybe they were limited to not forest. What's my thought here? Oh, mines. I thought they were limited to mines because it's a boulder, but no, they're in the forest area too, if that's what it's called. Is that a school bell? What? WFT, wow, boxing bell. That's what I think it is. I think I get boxing bell from it. No, that's a school bell, or I'm old. Well, we'll listen to the inspect animation, because to me, it sounds like a boxing bell. Watch. Especially with the ding ding. I think it's supposed to be a boxing bell. But the lore for it goes on about... like getting souls to leave their bodies or something, but that could be making a joke about knocking somebody out in a boxing match. I don't know. You get all the item and spell and map updates all for free. I mean, that's true. Hey, I'm not saying the DLC is only like $4 or something. It's not crazy, all right? I'm not saying it's a game changer, and I'm not saying I'm taking a defiant stance against it. If anything, I'm saying it's been 10 years, and if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. It just... if Dookie Booty wouldn't have bought that for me, I probably wouldn't have played it much longer. I won't lie. Or I would have bought it. I think you kind of need the DLC. I would love if every seller had a unique gun. That's what Zatur is doing right now. He's making a fan art for each NPC in the game. And he's already done some of them. If you haven't seen his posts on Reddit, I believe he also posts them in the Sulfur Discord. I'm a Barony player that fell in love with Sulfur. I'm a Sulfur player that's fallen in love with Barony. Look at us. Couple peas in a pod, Lone Star. I'm in this weird state where I want to come back and play this game so badly, but then I started up, forget what I was focusing on, and don't actually commit. Anyone else feel that? Ever feel that? Maybe try a hardcore run. Just do it fresh, man. It's not hard to start Sulfur over fresh, I think. As long as... Well, if you haven't played in a while, you might not know of all the new features and everything, and it could be kind of difficult. You 1,000% needed a controller for Dead Cells. I was just going to try it on my phone. But I'm stubborn. I got the max rank in COD Mobile on my phone. And everyone's saying to use a controller for that too. And I was like, nah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll get max rank. Figured out a couple exploits. And it wasn't that bad. It was at first. I'll give you that. But I suck with controllers. I'm bad. I can play Rocket League and driving games on controllers. But that's it. Dead Cells is fantastic. Yes, so hard. I usually focus a roguelike for a couple months and then basically never play it again. Even Balatro. I feel like Balatro is a game where you can come back and enjoy yourself. I don't know how Apple Arcade works, but don't try to use virtual controls if that's an option. If it's not fun on my phone, I probably won't continue it on my phone. But if I could see the vibe with it, I would consider playing it on Steam with a keyboard. But I'm so bad at controllers, it just doesn't click with me anymore. It did when I was a kid, but I just suck with them now. Damn, I'm rusty and sulfur, except for Nintendo games, because I'm kind of forced into that. I'm on Boxing Bell side too. Okay, I got Cribbie. I got my son in this. I like that. Starting a new save is how I got around this. Yeah, the save systems are huge. I was thinking about this. Maybe I'll give it a shot. I would try hardcore. I don't think it's not as scary as it seems. Hardcore may not even be the best name for it, in my opinion, because like it doesn't increase the difficulty. That guy on the side really fucked me up. How did I just get lit on fire? Who's over there? Who's over there doing that? Okay, I don't know if any of the scrolls are having 4 shots with this thing. I don't know if I would ever want to enchant it with a scroll. So, ranking it up right now kind of makes me wish we had a different gun. If that makes sense. 4 shots is so limiting. I feel like scrolls get a lot of benefit. I mean, Holy Fire could work. Something that does a lot in one go could work. Toxic Lobotomy. But I don't know what those new scrolls are like, and I feel like automatic weapons are really good for scrolls. In case you want to just, like, send the same effect a bazillion times. Oh, this is brown. I thought I saw brown up here. A little poutine, a little top off if we need it. I mean, the gun is really good, though. The strength of this beast. I hope they buff the Balthazar. Maybe if I have scrapped one with the machine Intelia, maybe I can see if I have one. Ah, shit, fire, dude. Uh-oh. That could have been a pain in the ass if I came back around and got stuck there. Damn, I'm rusty and sulfur. No, you're good. Now there's save slots. Oh, shh. Don't poison me, bro. I'm trying to read chat, dude. Don't be like that. Let's check some of the secret chest spots. I am not seeing anything. No ground loot. I think we're good to go. Why are you camping in there, brother? I saw somebody post on Reddit that they finally added a... Oh, there it is. They finally added a chest spawn to this area. And they were right. I believed them. It didn't look like Photoshop, but that's sick. I've been waiting for that since... I remember when I was doing the caves video for all the chests and caves and going back to that area 100 times in one night. Just checking it over and over again in case there's a really low chance was getting really frustrating. So I'm happy to see that they did something there. Because I was positive there should be a chest up there. Like, why the hell could we get up there? But that video wasn't about feelings. It was all about the facts. For me, it's already 1 a.m., so enjoy the update. Bye. Well, check you later, Igor. Enjoy the update yourself tomorrow morning. Okay, that's going to take too long. Let's do Big Daddy here. I didn't really bring a gun that's going to do a lot of one-tapping or anything. But yeah, Barony's sick, dude. It's good. I've been playing as the Gremlin, the Salamander, trying to figure out which one I like more. Probably the Salamander. I really love that flail on that Gremlin, though. Blackwater is now my favorite revolver. The magazine is so high. It's incredible. New pistol is so cool. It's a revolver, thankfully, because 12 pistols is a lot. Unless one of those other new guns was a pistol. I don't know yet. It looked like an SMG and a LMG, but I haven't gotten them yet. No spoilers. No spoilers. We'll get them. We just need Qiosk at the church. And if we can't get her at the church, we'll just get her in Fortress, unlock secret menu, and then have the quick travel to it, because God is real. I believe in God now. After this update, I'm a religious man. It was an awakening. Ah! But yeah, I'm tired of pistols, man. I need like I think we could wait a year before we get a new pistol. I won't lie. 12 is so many. But damn, it's the knob. But yeah, this Death Soul is pretty sick. 12 is too many. It's too many. We need more shotguns. We especially need more rifles. Like, come on. Okay. We are good. Man, I wish they would have waited 1 day for this update, bro. I don't want to say why. Oh, never mind. The update came at the perfect time. Let's go. First, let's check Stiff Leg, because he could sell guns as well. Oh, I thought we had one. It's just the Death Star again. Should clear our inventory a little bit. Well, let's see here. So, I have not made a charm. Nature and Scroll of Light. Scroll of Earth times 2 makes a Scroll of Aftershock, but that looks like it would be light. And Earth, let's check. This wouldn't be anything else, right? I think you're right. I think this is going to be that Holy Ground thing. Who's it that said that? Ranglif, right? Ranglif came up with a big brain play. Let's check it out. You were right. Okay. Creates a sacred ground on hit. Extra damage ghost? What the fuck does that mean? Like, we do extra damage to ghosts? Damage minus 50%? So this is for ghosts? Dude, what? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't care about ghosts. Like, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Although it would work, you know what? It would look good on the Death Stall. But I don't like that minus, you know what? Just fucking do it, dude. We got the recipe for it. Let's check and see what it looks like. On hit, so is it going to be over there? Or do I have to do this? It's so small. Well, we need some big oils. We see that, right? We need big oils for sure. But this little white gun, it just makes sense to be launching out. You know, we need like a compendium in this game, right? We need a compendium or something so we can see all the oils without having to go into dev kit. Smash oil. Can't get organs from a ghost anyways. How much bigger is it now? A little bit. Not to my liking. I'm using up all my things here. Durability's kind of dog shit, but if this is just for killing ghosts, we're missing Zanny oil. Not good. Let's do birth oil. Fuck it. It's just for killing ghosts. But I ain't scared no ghosts. So if we're in this, are we on holy ground? I think maybe. Okay, let's do that. We have a bunch of fire. It was foul play, which could be darken fire. Is darken fire, is that sacrifice? Or is sacrifice double dark? Let's see. Flamethrower, you dummy. I knew that too. What is that? Not corpses. Well, I don't have this one, so let's see. Because, like I said, I usually just wait to find the scrolls. You can get level 2 scrolls from Magus. Noxia. Been a while since I made one of those. That'll make a corpse explosion. Okay, so those are out. I'm going to sell those for some money, honey. Do I have to redo her? Okay, so I have to unlock her secret menu again, but that's not that bad. I'm just going to do it quickly because I want to get these 2 new guns, and I can't believe we're being blessed here. This is a blessing, having Homegirl waiting for us. I desperately want to see how this works. This means I may never have to do it again. I can't explain how great that is. Okay, so you got dog shit for me, girl. You want to explain that to me, lady? I didn't want dog shit from you. Okay. Wait, bullet drop might not be bad on a ghost gun, right? Because it's going to the ground anyways. It actually might be kind of decent. Salamander Paladin can be Goliath of a character. Had its peak at 163 AC, walking around with 13 something and 11 plus 11 Claymore. I'm still new, so I don't know what that first thing is. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? What's up, Mr. Cheese Potatoes? He is crazy strong. I like shooting out his fireballs, man. I'm on like level 4 of the mines, so I don't know. He seems strong. There's only like 3 ghosts, no, but if you're in forest, there is the cemetery that can spawn. That'd be a good place to check it out. And Endless has some waves that have a bunch of ghosts as well. Nothing is worse than getting the throwing objects ghost when you're doing a soul vlog and don't have a gun that can hit it. True. I wonder if you're in the holy ground if they can damage you. I mean, it doesn't sound like that, but maybe. No, Ghostbusters Neuraxis. Oh wait, that makes sense. You're not wrong. That would actually have been way cooler. Just got a diner jacket, more plus charisma gear with pistol damage. Slick. Hey, that's spoilers, man. Try nature and plague together. I'm gonna need a nature, but is that not pesticide? Maybe? I'm not sure, Hollow. It's one dark. It's bugged now. What's bugged? What's bugged now? They really need a shortcut after the first time you unlock her secret menu. Well, they just added it with this update. She has a secret menu. How many NPCs have the secret shop? To my knowledge, 2. But I would not be shocked if they added more with this update. And I'm thinking it could be Rat Queen. That's my guess. Because we don't have a vendor for clothes. And they added 3 new clothes. So let's see the shortcut. Oh, the wind blows at the feet of May. Nice. Immediately in. Let's go. That was added with this update, so this is going to make this whole, like, back and forth so much easier to do. Maybe the biggest change in the history of video games. I'm just going to say it. This is bigger than the BXR in Halo 2, guys. This is insane. This is going to make grinding so much better. I hated those secret menus. Still can't get the new guns. I'm going to stop checking Stiff Leg, because, you know, he's not helping me out here. Dermwin is a legendary sword that deals bonus damage to undead. I've not seen that yet. New gubbins, trinkets, and knickknacks. Gubbins? Why am I talking to you? Actually, I should repair. Good thinking, Ralphie. She's McQueen. This is why we love Ralphie, dude. She's only ever looking out for me. She still talks. Qiosk still talks too much, though. Like, just get me to the menus, girl. Come on. I'm not here to chat you up like a mug. New update today, Joey. Yes, indeed. It felt like it came out of freaking nowhere. Oh, a death toll. I wonder what that one's like. God. Strike you with the... Oh, maybe the sacred ground gives better RNG, bro. Let's see. Let's see. It should give more charisma or something if you're standing in it. Huh? There we go. Let's get us some RNG here, please. No, nothing. Damn it. I don't even know what the other guns necessarily look like. You can see a little bit of them in the picture for the update. Salamander Paladin, 163 armor count. Dermwin is a legendary sword and baron that can set enemies on fire and smite undead enemies. Sounds sick. Hey, finally. I know, dude. I think I, like, had a bit of an overreaction when it happened. I won't lie. I got way too excited to see that in the patch notes. Wasn't expecting it. I honestly thought they didn't care about that. Because it was supposed to be a secret, but I guess so. Pesticide is water and plague. There wasn't a combo of nature and plague. Maybe it would be pollen. Sounds like it could be. We'll have to find a nature. We need Feng Shuen. If we can get Feng Shuen in the church next, we'll be solid. We'll be golden. Not knowing what the new guns look like has me tripping. I mean, we keep getting the Rector. That's really fucking me up, dude. The Scroll of Fall is... something, it's one scroll of dark. Foul? I think it's foul play or something. It's just one scroll of dark. This changes everything. I know, dude. The pollen one, I don't know. There are some fly shoes, Dot, where you get them. Oh, my sulfurs? My little sulfurs? I would talk to my guy, Scrip. Scrip can sell sulfurs. It's very rarely happens, but he can sell them. So if you can get him in your hollow reality projector and you feel like burning through 100 stamps, you can get him. Full auto AA-12 shotgun would be neat. We definitely just need more shotguns. And rifles. Rifles more than anything. But shotguns would be nice. I kind of want to see what the speed be looking like, though. Nothing. Nothing. This feels like last time. And last time I had to go to Ralph or Stiff Leg to get the new gun. And because that happened, it's never going to have it. It's just never going to have it. I found out recently that Qiosk can sell crypt keys, too. I don't know. Let's see if she's got one. She had 3 one time? Yeah, she's got one right there. I don't know what that's about. That's a good way to hunt the new golden trinkets. There's a new energy rifle. That's a spoiler. I'm trying to get them right now, all right? You're lucky I'm trying to get them right now. But all we get is a budget War Pig AA-12. Dude, the War Pig is sick. Wait, why am I looking at that menu? Wait, did she have a scroll? What? Since when do you do this? What's going on with your menus, girl? We need as many scrolls as we get. We're just gonna blow through the bunny right now. You're killing me. Also, why is Delivery Demon always packing? What's that about? Why's he got a snut at the ready? How many have we burned through already? It feels like too many. Once again, come on, Qiosk. There's another water. Is she just selling water scrolls? What's that about, dude? Pollen affects me and feels like plague, so it makes sense. Oh, dude. My allergies are terrible. They'll put me out for like a whole day, dude. I have to take an allergy pill at the start of the day. I feel you. Just bought the game a few days ago, and I just reached a desert. The forest and bridge are rough, bro. The fortress can be... I feel like Fortress is hard the first time, but then not hard at all going forward. Whereas in Forest is always kind of difficult. I would say Forest is harder than Fortress for some reason. I think it's just the birds. They're much more complex. But I think Fortress has complex enemies as well. It's just they may be a little bit easier to deal with. I don't know. Personally, I think... Oh, we got one! We finally got one! The CYB-47, the Energy Cell Assault Rifle... Prototype laser SMG built with an internal ADA kit in mind from the get-go. Dude, this thing looks crazy. So we have 2 energy assault rifles, and this one calls it... They're both kind of like SMGs. What is that clip? Oh, no. Is this going to be dumb? Is this going to be dumb? Oh, let's go to the target dummies. Is this going to be dumb? Please don't be dumb. Oh, it's a smooth ride. Does this have recoil? It almost feels like it does. It's got like, it's definitely got some jump up. No, it doesn't. But the gun is moving so much. It feels really good. Will it beat the catacoil? 47 on the mag size is kind of insane. And a spread of 1? Sir, oh my god. It's not bad. Doesn't seem that bad to me. Hi everyone, didn't even know we got an update. Big update. Dude, it came out of nowhere, Loud Carbon. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know. I finished my lunch at 3 p.m., saw the update was live, made a thumbnail and went live. Like, seriously. Like, it came out of nowhere. Qiosk bathwater? I'm gonna write that one down for the fanfic, bro. Thank you. Isn't Delivery Demon the guy we find dead next to the stash on runs? I think that's one of the Delivery Demons, but not this one. Perhaps he needs more Dahaka, not less. Yeah, I saw a short a few hours ago. People didn't realize it had come out. Oh, yeah, the Doors short. They actually put that Doors short out before there was any mention of this update. So it's kind of shocking that we got it. This is... We need one last gun, man. I don't even know how big it is. It looks like an LMG. So I'm probably going to put this catacoil away for a moment. Perfect spot. I do want to bring the catacoil out with us, though. I don't want to leave that. I need at least one good gun in case the shit goes down. Can't remember which negative stat does not affect energy weapons. It's been like a month since I last played. So energy weapons don't get recoil. They're not supposed to. Which makes them really good, and I believe that's the main reason we can't chisel other guns into energy, is to have that kind of like unique factor to them. IMO Force is the hardest. It might be. It honestly might be. I don't think Desert's that bad, again, once you learn how the enemies are. But I do think Terror Bomb is really easy. Like, maybe not really easy. Not easy if you don't have a great gun. It's my favorite boss fight, but I would not consider it a difficult boss fight, personally. I think the Emperor is the hardest boss fight. I would rather fight the End Witch than the Emperor. Except just as Spider's Snake Phase, because if you have to bring specific guns to fight him, whereas I think there's no other boss in the game like that. You can't have a gun with slow RPM. Bullet drop's gonna make it annoying. There's many ways to make that fight super hard, and if you played Soulflux, you fucking hate the Snake version of the Emperor. That's all I'm saying. And I don't think there's any other boss like that, in my opinion. Maybe St. Lucie a little bit when she's above her, like, fire thing or when she's moving around too much. Is the Death Scroll meant to look like that? Yes. It's supposed to look like a boxing bell, I believe. This is what I think. I don't know for sure. Double War Pig? I mean, I'm not mad to see that. I love the War Pig. The forest still scares me. You could do it, Lone Star. Dude, it looks like the CZZB47. So cool to see. Isn't that what it's called? What is it called? Something like that, dude. Yeah, CYB47. Very, very close name. It's sick. Used this gun in Call of Duty quite a few times, I think. Why do sci-fi weapons always have thumb hole sockets? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe when we get the an update that has like a sci-fi area with the androids or something, we'll find out why. Could be. Reload sounds funny like it's old grandpa's rifle, but sci-fi. Same, I was eating, then hopped on PC and boom, update. That's what I'm saying, dude. It really hit me like a ton of bricks, and I was like, I'm not prepared for this shit. Oh my god, we're never gonna find this gun. This is the fastest way to do it. I'm sorry, but it's the fastest way to do it, and I want to play with all the guns. And I'm sure my family wants to eat dinner tonight at some point. And if you got a toddler, you need everyone on deck when dinner's being made. You know what I'm saying? Damn, like 3 hours ago. Yeah, straight up, dude. What up, Dottie? Homie, always a pleasure to see you. It's always like a mirror for me. I love it, name-wise. Just spent 40 stamps and couldn't get the last weapon. I want to say I started at like 360. No, 330. So yeah, I'm at like 19, stamp 19, and that's a bit ridiculous to be streaming 19 stamp pulls in one, but at least we're chatting right now. It's just chatting stream if we were Twitch. Hello back. Hello back, Totor. It is a thumb hole slot because you have an itch on your face. Instead of letting go and itching, you can hold the gun up to your face and itch through the hole, perhaps. I like your thought process. Yeah, fuck the androids. Let's go with that. I wish Zaturo was here, you know? Because I feel like he has this like power to bless me, and then I win. I get my stuff. And I'm not getting the RNG. I was hoping Sega's name would give me that blessing. Double flock is a bit ridiculous. I think Santa is the hardest. Really? I don't think Santa's that bad. I think he's just boring. I think Santa's just kind of boring. Too much talking, too much waiting in between sections. He's really fun the first time, and then every time after, my biggest critique is I'm just bored during the fight. Don't get me wrong, I like the look of the thumbhole stocks, just where the trope in sci-fi originated. Okay, now the look makes sense. It kind of looks unfinished, but Boxing Bell makes more sense. That's what I think. So I think Kelly was saying it might be a school bell as well. I think it's up for debate at the moment. Messing with the War Pig right now, and I think it has a different firing sound. It's just because I have the 12 gauge conversion. Uh-oh. Don't ruin my War Pig. Forgotten Weapons has a video on it. Very interesting and unique history. It looks super cool. It looks sci-fi from the get, dude. Very interesting, weird-looking gun. Do you think they should add a pirate area? They had, like, flintlock guns and a pirate sword for another melee? I don't even care if they add the additional stuff like that, dude. A pirate area sounds fucking sick. We need more water areas with that oxygen tank. Imagine, like, diving for buried treasure. Yeah, I'm all in. I would love a fully submerged level. That's what I want. Just collab with Dave the Diver. It seems like that game will collab with everyone. It's like Fortnite, the indie game. You know what I mean? I love the pirate idea. I'm not calling Fortnite an indie game. I'm saying, like, if Fortnite was an indie game. Which is what I should have said initially, because then we wouldn't need the follow-up explanation. Hey, another CYB. Let's see if he's got it. I forgot what the name of the last gun is. Because this is taking forever, dude. I love the pirate idea. Santa's just tedious. There's too much. It's just too much. I have holy delay. Since it's a YouTube stream, you can jump ahead to the future at any point. I will beam you some blessings in Zatura's place. Thank you, Rancliffe. Now that I've read it, I should be getting the gun right now. Why were those guns white or yellow? Maybe it's because I didn't read that until after. No. Stop talking. Maybe it's because I didn't read until after I used it. Hold on. Now that I've read it, I'm going to use it. I'm going to use Rangliff's Blessing, which sounds like it could be something in a game. Rangliff's Blessing? I'd fuck with it. Okay, girl. Let's see it. Uh-oh. Might want to rub the old crystal ball for me a little bit, because that didn't work. This is ridiculous, dude. I think we started around 3:30. I don't even know what the gun looks like. It looked almost like a minigun. He is. Anyone a stamp collector? Anyone know of the 5 million Deutschmark stamp when you need it like 12 for a letter? I don't collect stamps. I'm overall happy with the update. C4 Medic 4, it's an amazing update. I agree. It's amazing. 3 Marios. Go fuck yourself. I don't think you're the only one with the delay tour. Well, YouTube has like a built-in like 15-second delay, I think. 5 to 10 or 15 seconds. I think it's 5 seconds. And I don't think there's anything you can do about it. I think it's just how YouTube works. I might be wrong. There might be some way to do that. But yeah, it's not on purpose, but it is a thing. I think it's for ads. To be honest, they probably put that in so they could fit in ads any moment someone stops talking. But little does YouTube know that it's very hard to get me to stop talking. It's almost like I don't even breathe sometimes. Fun fact, everyone in Idiocracy is wearing Crocs because the costume designer thought they were so stupid looking no one would ever wear them in reality, so it was perfect for the movie. That is a fun fact. I've never worn a Croc. Not even one. Would make a reason to carry goggles. True. There's goggles in the oxygen tank are almost a waste of inventory. Throwing harpoons would rock. Yeah, that would be sick. I thought I accidentally moved over. And some gangster pirates. I like that they're gangster. They'd probably go with skeletons. We have skeletons in the game already. And that would work. Even though every game's kind of done skeletons to death. Maybe they could find a creature. Maybe they did like griffins or something, you know? There's something that no other game has done for the pirates. Hey, give me my fucking gun already, dude. Give me my gun. Pay me my penance. I think it was Death something. Was it Death? Was Death in the name? I don't know. 2 of these? Are you serious? God damn it. Just found a hidden recipe zombie slayer. Where was it? What area? So I know to look around. You should recommend it to the devs next time you can. Recommend what? I talk too much. Which thing? I refuse to hop on Twitch. That's valid. That's valid. I stepped away from Twitch, and I much prefer YouTube's VOD system. If Twitch had a better VOD system, and I wasn't making YouTube videos, I would use Twitch. But since I make YouTube videos, it makes more sense to use YouTube. It's just easier for everyone, especially me, and I need easy stuff sometimes. Agreed, Riz. Oh, man. Oh, wait, the pirate thing? You want me to say, hey, guys, can we get a pirate level? I would, like, prefer a completely underwater, like Atlantis type level than pirates, personally. But maybe, like, the first area could have, like, a couple of skeleton pirates. That could be cool. Maybe the pirates aren't hostile. Fuck it. Oh man, a pirate update featuring a brass cranking LMG, a musket, a blunderbuss, a repeater rifle, a cutlass, and bolas. Oh, dude, you sound like the gremlins in Barony. I almost said Baroni. For some reason in my brain, I want to say Baroni. It just sounds funny. The last gun was in the short about Gates. I know, but I only watched the short once and I forgot. I'll invoke the rule of the relic, Triton's ancient jug. Her spoon. I don't know why that was so hard for me to read. It was just like a brain twister. Oh, it's called Kleinbrauer. That's right. Thank you, Hollow. I think there's room for all kinds of cool areas in the game. I like elemental areas like Frost, for example. Dude, we desperately need a snow level. Like, let's be real. With all of the, like, the alcohol, there's a lot of clothes that help with ice and freezing and everything. So yeah, that would make more sense than the water one, but I still think underwater level is kind of important to me. Can I get the Kleinbrauer? Please. I think, did anyone figure out the scrolls to make Scroll of Pollen? Not yet. Murder goats. I haven't found any of the 3 new guns, but I got a dart from a pot. Also, I found the recipe in the Shavwa Fortress. I don't think we'll have to go to Shavwa Fortress today, but now I'm kind of tempted. I'm a little bit tempted. Gotta include context when chatting in a dot stream. I say way too much shit back to back to back to back to back, and that's not exclusive to the stream. I notice sometimes my wife is like totally confused on what the fuck I'm talking about because I just kind of flow of conscience. That is my life. That is like every day for me is flow of conscience. I just talk way too much. It's like I'm medicated and everything, and I got a psychiatrist, but nothing can stop me. I got a motor mouth, man. What's your go-to method for leveling guns? If you don't have a bunch of Lock of the Magus, 4 of the library cards, just hit endless for a bit. Shouldn't take long. You can do it before the end of stage 1 with 4 library cards. And then also just bring some really good standard damage and percent damage oils. Just bring some slow punch, ascetic, just for the level 1 or 2. Drop those on any gun and you should be able to level them easy. And if it's like something bad, like a Neuraxis, just use melee. The pot dart was also in the fortress. All right, you're again trying to get me to go to fortress. I feel you. Is this entire stream going to be me talking to Qiosk? Can we please just give me the gun? I may need a DM Perfect Random and be like, guys, can't show off your update if I can't get the fucking gun. This is so annoying. Like the first area is like you were on the beach going on the coast and you go to the next area, you swim down a dark hole, Dave the Diver thing, and you swim around killing stuff. And there's also a Leviathan from Subnautica, right? Right? That's the next thing you were going to say, right? Pollen is plague plus nature. It seems like it probably is, but we have to get a nature first to check that out. Sunken Pirate Ship could be a sub-level and an underwater level. That's true. Or just combine both themes and make the whole thing about it. You know, give us both. I don't know. I want it. How did you get the laser gun already, man? Just doing this over and over again. Are you looking for the Kleinbrauer? Pluto, aren't you a dev? Aren't you? I think Pluto is a dev, dude. Hope you're well, Dot. Maj BX, what's up, man? I don't know if somebody's stealing their PFP, though. I don't want to say anything like... I can't speak on behalf, but... I should be outing you anyways. Dev, I'll name it something German. That'll be fun. Me, Wise's gun called Lil Farmer. I lost my star in Witness and I'm sad. Wait, what if we got the Pirates versus Androids war stage similar to Sewers with the Corrupted versus Black Guild? Now you're cooking. Scroll of Pollen, Poison plus Nature. I was just able to make it. Bro, if you're looking for the Kleinbrauer, we've got to add it to Qiosk store. Oh, no. Thank you for telling me, though. Shoot. But is it still findable everywhere else? Just... before I go looking for it, or is it only available in dev kit, Pluto? Because if I can only get it in dev kit, I'll whip that shit out right now in game. It took me over 120 hours to find my first library card. They can be really hard to find. I mean, when you're looking for one specific thing, you never find it. It's video game rules. What's the inspect on this one you got right now, Dot? Oh, good thinking. I should have repaired this, huh? Not much. There's not much. Not a wacky intro. It's just, or inspect. It's just kind of showing off the gun. Not every gun can be super goofy. And this is a serious. This is a serious man's gun. Whoa, 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 whoa! Right off the rip. All right, all right. We knew it would be accurate. That one spread, kind of a crazy spread. Oops. I'm aiming for his nutsack. The 60 damage, I believe, is in line with. Oh, nice. She'll have the scrolls we're looking for. The 60 damage, I believe, is in line, oops, with the catacoil. I'm trying to adjust for recoil because I haven't been using many energy guns. Kind of messing me up here a little bit. Taylor Marksman would have been sick if it was the Kleinbrauer. I tried Plague and Nature and it didn't work. Outing a dev so we can witch on them for making a great game. Well, Pluto also does the updates on their Discord and... Oh, here's Nature. On their Discord and in the Reddit, too, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Incredible fucking game. I agree, Maj. I agree. Did I just find a Shasha? Devs. Chat Pardour. Not my favorite gun in the world, but I know some people who really like it. It's not my style. It's too slow for me. I need speed. This gun's seeming like it could be up my alley. I don't know if it... I got some weird nostalgia for the catacoil, alright? I need to build it, though. The catacoil is also relatively weak before you build it, too. I should have brought some library cards. I've been chatting them up, talking about them. Didn't even bring them. Didn't even bother bringing them along. CYB 47. It almost sounds like a... Did we read the... I don't think we read the flavor text for the description of this, did we? Prototype lasers. No, we did. It's very short. Very short. Incredible. Praise for AK style gun, even if it's only the silhouette. Well, isn't the Corpse Maker pretty much an AK-47? I feel like it is. If the Kleinbauer isn't comically small or absurdly large, I'll be... it showed it in the short, the door's short, so it's pretty big. I believe it's a pretty big gun. I don't even know what the library card is, Lamau. It gives you 30% more experience for your guns when leveling them up. It's very good. Trinket that increases weapon XP gain. Devs, give me back my Star Witness, please. They were my close link to a Deadpool samurai build, and I'm sad. Deadpool, dude, that is so sick. I can't believe I haven't put that connection together. Every time I use the Star Witness, I think of Tracer from Overwatch. I don't know why. And I really kind of want to replicate her guns in the game. But I haven't been inspired enough to try that. I always just end up making the same Holy Fire build that I always make with the Star Witness. I got 2 knee pad and 1 chest. And 2 chests, sorry. There used to be a bug where you can get 2 items in a chest. It was kind of nuts. We need a ghost, bro. We need a ghost, like, right now. 1 ghost, please. Well, you know what we could do? If we don't find the new gun, we can go into Endless and do some banish runs until we get it. I also want to see... Because that's another way to do it, honestly. Just keep re-rolling in Endless until you find weapon chests, stuff like that. It's a decent way to grind weapons. I don't recommend it, though. It's a little obnoxious. Because RNG is so much more in play. There's also Dungeon. Dungeon's really good for weapons, too. And honestly, the end of town's not bad. Yeah, kind of got a good shot anywhere. Multi-chamber oil. Okay, so here's the... Okay, that doesn't take that long. Bro, I heard some people saying they hate the doors. I don't think that's that bad. This isn't even an enchanted gun. I probably should heal. Can I re-close it? No, I can't. That'd be kind of cool, though. That'd be kind of neat. Ah! Now I'll eat some food. Yeah, I like this gun quite a bit. Using it more and more, this is a good gun. It feels like the cousin to the Catacoil, though. It doesn't feel like it's necessarily better. It just feels like almost a little bit of a different vibe. Yeah, man, it's a famously bad WW1 LMG. I mean... You build it explosive, and you slow the RPM a little bit more, and it's really fun to use. It's definitely got a chaos factor to it that I do appreciate. I could honestly try to trap enemies on the other side of this. You just run past them and then let it close. You can end up actually... It could be actually kind of beneficial for speedrunners, depending on the area. I'm not sure what speedrunners are doing in Sulfur right now. I would probably be using a lot of ass wheels and knee pads. I think you get better control. Makes it a lot easier to maneuver around stuff, especially like big old holes in the ground. But I know back when I was trying it was a lot of power bars. Like ammo would fall out of the feed tray. I think we've been over this. Corpse Maker is a PPD or PPSH. Typhoon is closer to an AK. Yeah, but the Typhoon is a bullpup rifle, though. I'm on the side that the Corpse Maker feels and looks most... I'm not trying to pick a side, but I'm picking a side. I think, to me, that's the AK of the game. I don't know. That's how I've always seen it. Oh, what the... Recipe for spice mix. You already know this one recipe. Well, then I'll hold on to it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Spice mix just hiding behind a town wall. We like that. We love that. I put a switch on the Star and Witness, put shock and bounce build on it. Called it the Thunderblix. Late speak. I was going to do Endless. I need coupons. Coupons? Like the stamps? No, I've not heard them called coupons yet. That's fun. I like that. Coupon. That sounds... I could see the kind of correlation there. Mold wine. I'll take the mold wine. Why not? Could be good if we get poisoned. Could be beneficial. I need to go to Endless, to be honest. Endless is great. I love Endless. It's what I normally play because I've done too much in this game. Like 1,100 hours or some shit. So Endless is what I normally mess with. If I'm doing runs like this, it's only because there's a new update. Could have locked you back here, but I'm letting you die. Not going to isolate you, bub. When there's a new update or a challenge run, I don't typically play these old areas unless that is the case. Oh, we're kind of burning through ammo. Good thing this guy's here, huh? Of course, maybe does kind of feel it, but I would also say the Typhoon. I don't feel AK from the Typhoon at all. Typhoon feels like a Chinese version of a Stare AUG. I could see AUG more than AK, to be honest with you. But I'm also not like a super gun nut. I'm getting to know him a little bit more as I do the weapons showcase. So I've learned quite a few guns because of that. So I'm appreciative of that. Maybe my views will change on that. The more guns I look into for the profiles, portfolio, showcase, whatever you want to call them. But, yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to hear what Sklet says, being the designer of the Corpse Maker, what his initial, like, idea was behind it. Are single recipes new? Aren't there various ways to make spice mix? Yeah, but apparently I already know the way to make it. And yes, they are new. Those just came with this update. This update has so much stuff. And you know what? I think for the most part, give a little credit here. It seems for the most part that everything is working really well. I've not really run into too many bugs outside of the Death's Toll reload bug. Other than that, this is running really well. I'm happy to see that. With any update in any game, it's always a risk. Honestly, yeah, we do need to hit endless for clothes, too. Oh, nice. We may find another one. Let's see. Let's make the flicker a trinket. People have said that before as a joke, or I don't know if they're joking, but if we can make gold chains and shit let's do the flicker, dude. Or even just in the hotbar, because I do hate switching to it when it's only a 1 slot. But that does complicate things, because then you essentially get 3 enchanted guns. One of them is a flicker, which starts with 800 durability. So, I don't know. I think it could be cool, though. I kind of agree with that. Now that I don't have infinite throwing knives. Typhoon looks like the OTS Groza. It's like the friggin' one old-ass meme where it's like, is the dress white or blue? Is what the Typhoon is, apparently. Because everyone sees it as like a completely different thing. Postage stamp is basically a coupon for a letter delivery. Yeah, kind of, right? It's also a currency, isn't it? Favorite weapon for their silliness are either the War Pig for being Southpaw's revenge, ejection port on the wrong side, or the Tailor Marks for being brave enough to have a freely rotating cylinder. I'm going to stick with the Neuraxis for the silly gun design. Having to put every single bullet in one by one is hard to top for me. It's so silly and I love it. Oh, nice. Okay. I think we're going to put the Holy Ground thing away and just keep busting these walls because we do need scrolls too. I should do a better job looking. I'm not falling for that trick again. No, sir. It's not a Mario pipe yet. It should be. But not yet. Damn, so if Qiosk doesn't have it... Yeah, this is going to be... I wonder if anybody's found it organically yet. Because if they have, that would be really good to know if somebody was able to find it yet. I'm worried we may have to spawn in the Kleinbrauer because we have not seen it. And if it's not in Qiosk's menu, I'm just really scared it's a search for not, dude. Could end up having to spend all morning tomorrow, which I wasn't planning on doing anything tomorrow now. I mean, I'm not with games. I was just going to sit in bed, be just like veg out. That wasn't the plan, but I wasn't planning on gaming. Now I'm probably going to have to. Oh no, I have to play video games. My steak is too buttery. The lobster's too juicy. Or no, I said that backwards. Fuck. Not stubby enough in the scope. Handrail are Augie. Stare Og, Austrian space magic. Wait, what are you saying? Austrian space magic, dude. I'm about to eject myself. I don't even understand. I do want to try ditching an enemy behind a door, but I'm also not going to. Because I could just kill them with this dope-ass gun. I want the Kleinbrauer already, bitch. Oh, what? I still think that's a bug that he can, like, continue to shoot after he's scared. That still looks buggy to me. Oh, sounds like my son woke up from his nap. They were taking a little nap, and I told my wife, I was like, hey, Sulfur update came out of fucking nowhere, bro. So I hope we all got earplugs. Hopefully I didn't wake him up. It's not my intention. But it's too bold to look like Og, and short Groza fits better than QBZ. I didn't realize... Wait. Missing shots here. I didn't realize... that about the War Pig, the Salamander. Oh, shit. I thought he was dead when the fire went out, but he wasn't dead. He was still so much alive. Ooh, pot shot. Nice. Honestly, this seems like a pot shot contender gun. I'm not gonna lie. Seems like it could benefit a lot from pot shot. Especially because we don't get recoil. The spread is fucking 1. I don't see too much of a point in ADS. Like, the spread of 1 is crazy. I can't get over that. It's very good. Ow. Good thing we just got the spaghetti, dude. Spaghetti. I'm outing myself as a Tim and Eric fan. Oh. Salamander, for me, since you just keep the slide and replace the whole grip assembly. There's 2 days with highs in the 90s this weekend. Hype. That sounds like my everyday. That sounds like my 5 a.m. It's the 90s. Although we're just getting into monsoon season here in Phoenix. There's a version of the Groza in 762, 62 by 39. Wait, Kyle, were you in Phoenix? Someone I was talking to last stream was mentioning Phoenix. It was last stream, the one before it. Just woke up from a nap. Now I've got to build some of these wacky-ass guns. What's up, homies? What's up, Mark Baines? How you doing, buddy? Why did they add the doors? Does it lock behind you? In certain areas, when you go through, the door will close. Not every area. Some areas you have to open the door to get to the area. And sometimes there's a door that closes behind you and a locked one in front of you. They're just a fun new mechanic. I like them. It sounded like in the short you had to destroy the doors. That's the vibe I got, but I don't think you have to. I think you just have to open them. That was the vibe I was getting. Or am I crazy? Am I a crazy person? Maybe. I love the Bundeswehr gun naming convention. What is this? Why do you keep saying the craziest words ever, dude? This is a Gewehr rifle 11. This one, no, this is automatic universal Gewehr. I don't think I'm saying that right. Hardest gun to get to rank 5? Neuraxis. I don't think, is that contestable? If you're not using any enchantments at all, and you're not making infinite ammo, because it's almost like necessary with that gun. Yeah, Neuraxis, bro. All day, bro. Salamander is like a desert eagle, and the weird Wellrod had offspring. We need more shirt collabs, 2 goats, and 1 peak game is too good. Well, him and I have been talking about Barony, so we might hit some shit like that. It was supposed to happen yesterday and ended up not happening. And then we rescheduled for Wednesday. It wasn't necessarily a collab, but it's looking like it might turn into like a casual kind of collab thing. I don't know. We're just kind of chilling with it, man. We're just vibing. That's what Shirt and I like to do when we talk to each other. Just vibe a little bit. He's an incredibly chill person. Sometimes you wonder, chill dudes, if you're like, is he actually chill? Yes, I can confirm he's actually chill. I really like Shirt. He's very nice. What was that, a ghost? Oh, it's a ghost. I can holy ground this bitch ass if I don't die here. Hold on. Oh, these goddamn. Look at all these, dude. We gotta holy ground this bitch. Also, is this doing any... How much damage is it doing? 96? We completely nerfed it, dude. Oh, I thought I missed that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm going the wrong way. Where's this ghost? Where you at, ghost? Aha! Take the holy... What the fuck? Wait, why... What's going on with those dogs? Or if I Wait, what's that noise? What's going on? Oh, I don't like this. Wait, so the holy ground also confuses enemies? Gives them that, it strikes that fear in them a little bit, it looks like. Puts a fear of God in them. Does it make them? Does it make them the new holy ground? I do like this gun. It's very fun to use. I think the 300% ghost damage, I think it was just one tapped him. I can't tell with that goddamn noise. Let's do this again. Hold on. Let me get Chanabu chat. Chanabu chat. Can you explode doors? I don't know. I'm also in Phoenix. Only reason I mentioned, I believe you and I did talk about that. I was going to say, was it you? I couldn't remember exactly who, but we were both talking about how hot it is here. Because that's what you do in Phoenix. You talk about how hot it is, and then you stay there for some reason. Shoot, I didn't put this away, did I? I don't know if you can explode the doors, lightning wood. I need to try. Goer is German. It's pronounced giver. Oh, giver. Giver to her. Literally just German. When first learning any language, all words sound like the most absurd gobbledygook ever. And I believe that's an English word, gobbledygook. And it looks absurd. Can you believe that? What is the best way to farm stamps? Script. But, so, do the masked enemies, like, make new sounds, bro? What's going on there? It's script, but it's a little bit more complicated than that. You have to be able to grind out a lot of his cheese, store it away. If you watch my exploits video, I break down exactly how I do it, and I don't like being like, watch my video. But it's super complicated. But it is script. It's script all day, baby. The amount of cheese you could store away, wait for him in the hollow reality projector, is super easy, especially if you streamline it with endless. Buddy, you'll be in goddamn stamp heaven, all right? I think I have 160 banishes in endless, something ridiculous that's not necessary at all. Let's see if we can explode the doors. I don't think they have a health bar, dude. Yeah, I think I was just tripping. I knew there was a chance. I knew there was a chance. There's always a chance of tripping. I don't know what to use on this thing. I don't know what scroll would be good. I'm hoping one of the two new ones. Isn't the weird-ass ghost one is going to be good. Ghost one's weird. All right, it's weird. But it is kind of nice to have... Oh, just put the ghost one on a flicker. It's just put the ghost one on a flicker. Have two flickers. One for ghosts. Boom. We figured it out. We just had to talk it out. It makes sense. It's fine. It's just a utility scroll to get rid of ghosts right away. Just throw on a flicker with a fucking 12 gauge and just destroy every ghost that comes near you. You don't even need a 12 gauge. Just 300% damage. Just use a 5.56 or 7.62 and that flickers your little ghost buster. Bud? Kind of fuck with that, actually. I didn't think about it, but I always like having a reason to have another flicker in the inventory. It's just more utility, baby. Let's go. Maybe you aggro the ghosts at them. It was hard to tell because the one time I got the friggin' a ghost in the area, there's like 100 dudes there. So it was hard to really figure out what was going on in there. Oh, I don't know why I was like, I might need 5.56. This is an energy gun, dumbass. Thought maybe there might be a recipe page there. I've always seen that and been like, why can we get there? It's always seemed like a fun little parkour thing. Maybe it's for people that are scared. Hardcore should add fall damage. Fuck it. Brother, your accent has me so confused. Well, you sound like a New Yorker mixed with Boston. I say that respectfully as a New Jersey dude. Sounds like them. I'm from like 3 places. I get that sometimes, Lidl. I think what it is I grew up... I used to have the exact count, but I haven't actually talked about this in a while. So I was born in Iowa and then moved to Pennsylvania, then Virginia. And actually, it was more like upstate New York than Pennsylvania. And then we moved to Virginia, and then we moved to Las Vegas, and then California, and then finally Arizona. So growing up, I was around a bunch of different people that all sounded different. And I think that just kind of... I don't even sound like my brother or anyone else in my family. So it was just a weird hodgepodge of being with a bunch of different people. And yeah, I know it can be a little jarring. I'm sorry about that. I won't talk anymore. God, I'm kidding. I'm joking. But, yeah, it is what it is. It's kind of cool, you know. Probably wasn't cool as a kid, but it's kind of cool being like, I've lived in a shit ton of places. Probably liked... Probably California the most, but people probably don't want to hear that. Try shooting the floor near enemies. I did, but it was just like not doing anything to them. I think it's specifically designed for ghosts. I mean, it was probably doing something, but I don't know. I'm moving on, Chief. At first, I mean, we could go to the graveyard. We can go to the graveyard and check it on ghosts. First, before I learned you were from the U.S., I thought you were somewhere from the Scandinavia region in Europe. Well, I have a Slavic background. My great-grandparents came over on the boats during World War II from Poland. So maybe Slavic more like, maybe? Is that what we're thinking? Scandinavia is Norway, Finland, and Sweden. Yeah, Slavic is Russia, Ukraine, Poland. I think there's one more, but my brain is fried right now. But that area is like Slavic. Bro's accent is, give me all, just take all of them. Just give me the smorgasbord. Okay, we need to mix the magics with this troll in the attic. Let's see. Somebody was saying this could be it. Scroll of pollen, baby. Scares the enemy, making it sneeze poison along its path. Oh my god, it actually is a sneeze gun. Okay, fuck it. Let's put it on this thing. Green with green. And then somebody was saying we just need one dark. There's a bug right now for the last scroll we need, so we just need a dark scroll. Well, if we wanted to find a singular scroll, we'd want to get it from Blonde Magus, or we would want to get it from Fek Shuen. I think we'll try our luck with Blonde Magus. What does this shoot now? Just a brighter green. I think I probably used the wrong one. If we're going to Castle to look for Blonde Magus, I am going to get the Catacoil out. Let's be smart here. My accent doesn't come out unless I go to my family farm in GA. Your accent is awesome, man. It's unique. Well, I appreciate that, Ladle. I was just messing with you. Unique accent is like a plus 30% streaming buff. Now all I got to do is fake an injury or something, right? And then I got that for like a year. That's a strong buff for like a year. Love seeing more viewers in here. Really hyped to be playing this update and able to catch one of your streams at the same time. Well, thank you so much for the $20 super chat, Mark Mains. You really don't have to do that. I seriously appreciate that. You're the best. I love you, bro. Thank you. Were you a military family moving around? No, my parents were losers. And they couldn't hold down a job. They were moving in with family. They had 3 kids. Couldn't hold down a job. Drugs. My stupid-ass dad was in a band that didn't even want him in it. Like, it was a mess. Basically, they just were unfit to be parents. And as a parent now, I see that. Like, it's not ideal to move your kid around 1,000 fucking times before they're in kindergarten, right? Like, that's not the play. Well, technically, I was in kindergarten in Las Vegas, I think. I don't remember. It was fucking kindergarten. They put a YouTube short with a scroll explanations. Sacred ground when stepped on makes enemies run in fear. Oh, that makes sense. I thought it was hitting them to do that, but that makes sense. Didn't the CIA try to dose Castro with a sneeze gun? Did they? That's bonkers. Is that real? Shot. Shot. Is that real shot? But yeah, once again, thank you, Mark Mains. You seriously are awesome for that. You don't got to do none of that. This is a free per-view. Not kind of like a pay-per-view, but free. Oh, I said I was going to grab that Catacoil, and it didn't. I don't know how strong the pollen will be. If it's me, it's going to fuck them up. All right? My grandparents were from, nobody. You is from the States. Sorry for your loss. No offense. Well, my great-grandparents were from Poland. I'm not making that up. I'm just saying, like, I mean, isn't that a lot of people in America? Would that make me like 3rd generation or some shit? I don't know. Does it matter? Not really. I do consider myself mostly American, but I'm also proud of my Polish ancestry, all right? All right, my grandparents' parents didn't speak English. You know, I didn't really know them because they were my great-grandparents, but I'm told they were great. So, you know, shut up. I'm kidding, though. Mr. Dodd is weird. I could beat the game easily, but only struggle in the forest. Is it weird? Only after St. Lucia. We were actually talking about that earlier, Lidl, and I think... Also, your name is really fun to say. Lidl is fun to say. Lidl. Was that... Are you SpongeBob right now? Is that what we're getting? Is that what Patrick says? We were actually talking about it earlier, and I think the consensus was that... yeah, the forest is probably the hardest area in the game. So I don't think that's weird. How does the Cyber compare to Catacoil for you, homie? Seems like a good gun. They feel the same but different. It seems like a good gun, and I think it's mostly a preference thing. Because I part of it, I think, is my nostalgia for the Catacoil. It's like the first gun I got where I was like, oh, this is OP. You know, that and the Augusta were the first two guns I was like, oh, these are OP. Back when the game first came out, you know? So I've got a really strong bias for the Catacoil, but I'm enjoying what I'm getting so far. We'll see if Pollen ruins that. Go ahead and give that a try. How does this... I can relate heavily, not with the moving part. Oh, just parents being losers? Yeah, I could say way worse things about it, but I'll just call them losers, you know? Yeah, because I'm sure they did some stuff that was alright. I don't know about all that. Kidney Garden, we love that. Oh, look, we got Blonde Magus. That's why we're here, baby. We might as well just teleport the fuck out of here. Surge, you can't have a dark squirrel for me, dude. Why not? Who says you can't do that? Oh, he's going to sneeze. Wait, is that poison? Ow! I thought it was pollen. I guess we can't... Can we get a Claritin DLC, dude? Update? DLC. What the fuck is he yapping about? Ooh, that's gross. When you think about it, it's almost like we're shooting snot at them. It's a little snot rocket, dude. Is that a dark scroll? Are you serious? Holy smokes. In honor of this dark scroll, I say we speedrun this, try to get a gun drop from St. Lucia, and hopefully it'll be the one we're missing. Then we can scratch... Well, we haven't found any of the clothes yet, which is kind of sad. But we'll use that one power bar after we get through Castle 1. I think we could just do this. We'll be fine to do this. Well, maybe switch to the Catacoil. I think the Catacoil is a bit lighter, but I could be wrong about that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good thing I brought this. Okay. I wasn't expecting giant steel doors, but that also makes it easier because I trapped those bozos behind me. So the doors, there's some give and take. There's some W's and L's for you in there. I have dubbed my A12-esque Warpig the AB11s. This is why we need gun nicknames. I relate hard to the family part, but the good side is you're clearly a good father to your child and are doing your best for them from one dad to another. I respect it, brother. Well, I appreciate that. I mean, as you know, as a dad, I don't know how new you are as a dad, but every day you're like, am I doing any of this right, dude? Toddlers really make you question everything with how crazy they are, right? You're like, is this really what it's like? But, yeah. I mean, he's standing outside the door right now saying, da, da, da. So I love the kid, but yeah. He could be a lot, dude. PA has a lot of Polacks, lol. I think that's how it's spelled. Dude, some of those are my family, bro. That's why I say, it's like, it was Pennsylvania, and then, but we also kind of lived in northern New York as well, which is where my sister lives now. Have you built the Klein Brower yet, homie? That thing is insane. Where did you find it, Mark? I cannot find it. And actually, one of the devs came through and said, you can't get it from Qiosk secret menu. They forgot to add it, which makes me just a bit sad. Just a little bit sad. But, yeah, I can't find it. Lol, yes, it's P. Patrick's laugh. Lee. That's sick, dude. I love that. Very loose connection, not arguing that, but culturally, yeah, states. But like most people in the states have connections to some pilgrims because they're like most of the people settling. What kind of music do you usually listen to, Dot? Well, I don't have like a genre anymore that I mostly listen to, but a lot of stuff I grew up on was punk, but like mostly punk, you know, because in AZ there's a lot of skating culture and Mesa and everything. I mean, shit, Jimmy Eat World might not be punk, but they did hang out with the punks, and I mean, technically emo is a subsection of punk, but I'm not gonna get into that. That's a whole conversation. This is a music class, but now, yeah, I mostly listen to emo, and because there's a lot of great new emo and not a lot of great new punk, unfortunately. And hip hop. I love hip hop too. I think hip hop punks that don't listen to hip hop just haven't found the right shit yet, in my opinion. But there's probably not a lot of punks that don't listen to hip hop. I don't know. I'm not gatekeeping punks that don't like hip hop. I don't know. What am I even saying? But right now I've been listening to Vince Staples' Crybaby quite a bit. Like Cotton on repeat. Dude, that song fucking slaps. That whole album is great. I love Vince. I feel like Vince has never missed. Like, never. There's not one song from Vince Staples that I don't fucking love. He's incredible. Am I not picking that up? Okay. Yeah, I've been listening to his shit a lot lately. Some Telethon. Always Hot Mulligan and Spanish love songs. Always. Pollen is fear and poison. We just built it with earth and plague, or with nature and plague. Is there multiple ways to build it, maybe? The natives were mostly nomadic and probably would never build a city. Hey, Dot, how are the new guns? Lars, bars, Mars, scars. Bro's got me dropping bars myself. Thank you. They're really good. The two that I've used are really good. The Death's Toll is really strong, and I cannot find the motherfucking Climb Bower. I don't know where I'm supposed to get it from. Lots of missed opportunities for more doors. We need more doors. I heard some people already said they didn't like the doors. I'm okay with them. I'm okay with them. I think I want some penetration on this gun, though. Oh, you can actually hear them sneezing. That's so that's adorable, right? Adorable. I see what they did there. Yeah, this definitely needs some damage oils. Honestly, I was going to do pot shot, but I kind of like the ADS on it. I think I'm going to keep the ADS and not pot shot it because it's kind of clean. Hoping to get the climb bower when we get up here. What's that dog doing? What? I personally love the door. I love the doors too. As a huge door pops, a giant iron door. The doors are great. What is the Qiosk secret menu? It's a gun menu. You should really get it. If you don't know, I'm sure someone's written it down somewhere. What the dog doing? What that dog doing? My dog's clicking and clacking behind me. Dude, the update looks sick. How are you liking the scrolls and new weapons? I've tried all but one scroll. Haven't found any of the clothes, and I'm missing one of the guns. I haven't found the Climb Bower yet. I really like the CYB-47, and the Death Toll is really good too. Anyone being playing GTA 5 online, it's getting its final update tomorrow. I like GTA RP, but I haven't played GTA Online, like the basic one, in a long time. So much great new emo, math rock, Midwest emo. Also, hip-hop and punk have always gone hand in hand for sure. Yeah, if I feel like they do if you listen to either one of them at like a... like outside of just the music itself, but also the messages, right? Because like, isn't that what like Public Enemy was doing and shit back in the day, hanging out with rock bands, all that stuff, right? Anthrax doing stuff and shit. So yeah, it's all, you're right. It has gone hand in hand, but there are people that like, there's a lot of punks that just listen to punk still, even though punk hasn't really had a resurgence in a long time. I don't even think I was like old enough to be a part of any resurgence for punk, but except for like the Menzingers era and stuff. I am a simpleton and forgot the Olmecs and all other big civilizations in the American continents. We have a relatively the same music taste. Nice fun fact, the 999 in my name is from the emo rapper Juice WRLD. Oh, that's sick, Lidl. I like all music, though. I like all music, but I prefer albums. Like, I've also been listening to a lot of Chris Farron, not because of his punk background, but because I like his indie pop that he does. I like bands that make albums, not singles. Like, I want the whole album to be good. That's why I love Vince. Tell the story with your album. Singles, I don't like that shit. Danish Love Songs called out. Bass. Spanish Love Songs, that's like my favorite band ever, dude. I love that band. Heart and Lung from Cleveland, Ohio are also worth listening as well. Yeah, they're good too. Paris, Texas is great if you need some hip-hop. If you haven't heard of them. Pool Kids, great for emo-ish. My wife has been getting into Pool Kids. I keep seeing it pop up on Spotify. Stops people from running through levels. Yeah, and I think that's why I was saying, like, I wonder what people are doing with speed running now. That changes everything. Open the door to see like 10 enemies all standing waiting for me and all shooting at me once, instantly killing me and setting off my defib. Jesus, that sounds awesome. I kind of love that. I love a good shanty. Some real sailor stuff. I got a real salty dog taste of music. You listen to pirate music? That's sick. The sailor's hornpipe for me. Variety is the spice of musical life. Yeah, I feel like as you get older and you develop more of a taste, you kind of don't block out genres, you know? Like, cause I fuck with like The Weeknd and Bruno Mars and shit too. Like, if it's good, it's good, bro. I won't ignore it. I actually think The Weeknd is pretty amazing. And I'll check out anything, except for his movies. I've heard his movies suck, so I haven't even bothered watching them, which I don't think is very based. I should form my own opinion on them. Spanish Love Songs, Timeshares. I haven't listened to Timeshares in a minute, but yes, Big Nothing all on the playlist today. Yeah, I'm heavily anticipating Spanish Love Songs' next record, considering their pretty massive change up from emo to more of like a goth emo. It's almost like gothic, what they're doing now. But I'm really excited to see what they do. I kind of like that they said they don't give a fuck. They could have just rode the success off of Brave Faces Everyone and kept doing that, but they didn't. And that's like a perfect record, in my opinion. Especially when it came out, like right at the peak of COVID. You lucked out there. I didn't really bring a boss killer, man. Feeling the effects of that. Whoa. They got, it's a glow sight, dude. The compact sight's it's a glow sight now. Y'all ever listen to the Dark Tide soundtrack? That shit goes hard. I have not, but I'm gonna have to because I always look for video game music for my YouTube videos. Mostly because copyright. Like, what are they gonna... I don't know. I don't want to get into that. Longest Johns are my favorite band currently. Second is the comedy band EAV. The Longest Johns is a hilarious name. I love that name. Origami Angels, Summer City's a no skip album for me. Chef's Kiss. I've listened to them, but I've not gone all the way in with any of their stuff yet. So I'm gonna have to check that out. But I've listened to them, and their name sounds so familiar. Last night I was on Sulfur looking at Telly's. I know I've listened to them, but I wish I had more. I need to listen to them more. All right, this is a reminder. I'm always looking for new music. Okay, Double Frost and a 50 BMG chisel. Doesn't help if we can't get the Klein Brower. Last night I was on Sulfur and looking at Telly's update since I hadn't played in a while and went, oh wow, I hope they update again soon. I swear, whenever I ask myself a question, this happens. I wish you would have asked it the next day, bro. Because I was almost done with the next video and now I'm going to have to put it on pause, bro. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Huh? Someone said there's a bug when it was only one dark scroll. I don't know if that bug was accurate. But we do have Blonde Magus, so we can try to find... What was it called? Foul Play? We have him. Foul Fate. Foul Fate. And Sacrifice. I forget what Sacrifice is. I almost want to say it's Double Dark. Do I have Sacrifice on here? No. I'm gonna fucking cheat and look it up real quick. Oh, I'm already on the wiki. I forgot to close this out. Is it Double Dark? Oh, it's Dark and Earth. Let's get too dark in this bitch and see if we can make that happen. He didn't have another dark, did he? No, to Surge. Foul Fate. That sounds like Double Dark, right? Oh god, the weekend cannot act at all. It's painful. I also heard like his the writing is bad too, right? Because he tried to make like a horror movie last or some shit. It was like a horror movie about a rapper or something. I don't know. Didn't even bother. Unfortunately. He still makes great music. Same always. Haha, always when I wonder about it. Classic-esque is also nice. What with Mozart being from Austria, Castle needs more levels. I'm so used to Castle at this point. I'm fine with it. Double Dark, baby. Scroll of Foul Fate. We got it. Every scroll today has been minus... Do scrolls just say that now? -1 durability loss. All three of these scroll had an extra +1 durability loss or whatever. Have you heard the new Muse album? I've not really listened to Muse much in my life, to be honest, so no, I haven't heard it. I'm more of a metalhead. I'm going to the Metallica concert at the Sphere in Las Vegas on Halloween. Do you like metal? I like metal. I like Protest a Hero, their older stuff. I really like their shit. Skeleton Witch is pretty sick. And just some stuff that my wife listens to. She's much more the metalhead. But we both listen to just whatever is good at the moment. I like a lot of blues-based music. Folk, dark country, rock, metal, thrash. I like cowpunk for country. I fuck with some country. It's got to be really specific for me, though. Your hatred for Bezos helps... I hate Jeff Bezos. That's right. I hate Jeff Bezos. Helps fuel Sulfur updates, it seems. Also, if you want a funny band name, there's Trampled by Turtles. Yeah, they're a great band. And it is a funny name. You're right. Hey, thank you for the membership. I hate Jeff Bezos, dude. Appreciate that. Also, if you want a funny... Blood West OST slaps as well as a Hunt Showdown. It's a PvP extraction shooter. And the studio that makes it has an in-house band that does all the music. An in-house band? That's fucking sick. Well, yeah. I know a funky band named King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. I've heard of them. Yo, they changed. There's also Prince Daddy and... What is it? I love that band. I think it's Prince Daddy and the Hyena. That's also a weird name. I love their shit, but their name is so weird to me. Yo, they changed the ADS for the Starred Witness. I'm gonna check that out. Well, for me, it worked. It was only one dark to get it. It didn't work for me. Maybe they fixed it with one of the smaller updates that came out later Maybe you hadn't got that update yet. I've had that band come on my YouTube playlist before. Protest the Hero mentioned. Hell yeah, dude. Their old shit. Not that their new shit is bad. Their old shit was a lot heavier, and I loved it. Like, Wretch and Blood Meat is awesome, and just, I love their old shit. Blindfolds aside, like, come on, dude. They used to be so good. Now in ADS, with the star witness, the sights align in the center of the screen. Oh, that's sick. A courtyard area and castle would be cool. The more I think about my music taste, the more I realize I like it all, but not every artist. I think that's the right way to listen to music, is to not care about the genre. Just make sure that the person making it cares about the music. I also have trouble with the doors not being able to open. I haven't seen that yet. That sounds scary. Drowning Man, Botch, Coverage, Dead Guy. That's my metal. I haven't heard of any of those, to be fair. Prince Daddy and the Hyena. Yeah, Blood Meat is a bomb. Yeah, Prince Daddy and the Hyena fucking rules. Dying enemies are raised to fight for you. Wait, what? The minion lasts longer with each extra hit before the corpse comes. We can make zombies. We can make zombies. Bro, we got to get the Klein Bauer. That's not the German gun making zombies. I don't want to get into the logistics of that, but that doesn't sound great. Fuck. I guess. Oh my god, we need to get the new gun and slap it on there. There's 3 guns, 3 scrolls. It just makes sense. If I was gonna hunt endless, I'm gonna go endless. I'm gonna go endless and try to pull it, dude. How long have we been going for? 2 hours on the dot. We gotta get this like right now. Oh, I love this song. Does Hell and Back have similar ADS changes to Star and Witness? I haven't pulled either of them out. The in-house band is called Port Sulfur. Should have mentioned that. What a coinky thing, bro. That's kind of crazy. Oh, I should have looked for penetration oils with Kevo. I don't know how much I like pollen leaving behind those poison trails, because nothing against poison builds, but I'm going to hurt myself with those. I can already feel it. I love this gun, though. I'll probably just wipe the enchantment and never use it. It's kind of just like poison blood, dude. Yeah, see, I already hurt myself. We're going to take that double damage real quick. There's also new clothes. Yeah, we're missing all the clothes in one gun. And we haven't got any of the trinkets. But this is why we do endless. To get that stuff with banishments and rerolls. I haven't spent all this time getting those to not abuse them, dude. COD zombies in this. COD zombies would be sick. I almost thought that would have been. I mean, this is kind of like COD zombies, actually. Think about it. You know, just waves. I would say it's more like COD zombies than most other roguelite endlesses. If that's controversial, I am sorry. Oh, man. All right, fuck it. I tried to ask Pluto if you could still get the gun by other means and didn't get an answer. But I do know you can't get it from Qiosk, and I have not seen it drop anywhere. Oh, wait, I can't be using this right now. We gotta use the catacomb. We gotta... Forgot about the stupid ammo cap. We're gonna just make this as fast as possible. Yeah, I think I still prefer... I'm just used to the catacombs. I don't know if I prefer it, but I'm just used to... Oh, you know what? Grossberg has a secret menu, too, with his dolphins and shit. He's got his flesh menu. I forgot about Grossberg. How did we forget about Grossberg's flesh? I love his flesh. I'm glad we found all the scrolls, though. That's nice. Let's get rid of you. We don't need that. Not sure if I want to ban that just yet. I don't know. German zombies. Yeah, COD zombies. Yeah, that's why you said that. My bad. I haven't tried that. I don't know why. I was like, you're still kind of right about this, too. Get rid of the toilet. Try another weapon. It's going to get harder and harder to level, but we're all right. Can't ban escape, at least, right? I mostly like all music that doesn't include the following: romance, love, and sex. If the song is about anything else, I will most likely like it. You don't like love songs? Even silly love songs from Wings? That's a great song. Dude, some love songs are so good. Luther Vandross? Come on, dude. There's so much good music built from people being in love, bro. How did we get that death's toll? God damn it. That looks really clean on the card there, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I want to keep doing fucking random, but let's see. Oh, God. I don't know. Some of the best songs ever because someone was in love or their heart was breaking or they're boning, dude. Also, my hell and back ADS with the oils I put on it. That's fine. You're fine. You don't need ADS. It's sulfur, baby. I got a compact sight on this thing. I never even fucking pull it out. It's there. I don't know why. I don't necessarily use it. It's nice. I mean, I love that you can hip fire in this game. I love it. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Charm Scroll stocks down to 0 as well. Yeah, zombies are kind of cooler, huh? What? Secret menu for Grossberg? Didn't know about that. Well, I probably shouldn't abandon then. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He does have a secret menu. Just gonna do that. If we need ammo, we'll just spawn in the bulk ammo chest. This might be my favorite song in the game now. I love it so much, dude. It is so hype. Those are worthless anyways, I'm gonna be honest. I spent 100 stamps to get the last gun and decided to just spawn it in. I mean, that's valid considering you didn't know that you can't get it from Qiosk. You played Magic the Gathering, Dot? No, but I have watched a couple of Papa Meat videos on it. But I've never played it personally. I've got nothing against card games, though. I just haven't played that one. I'm more of a Pokemon fan. I got a big buster throwing shit at me. This is a good time to test out the new gun, but I'm not doing it, apparently. Didn't do it, apparently. I forgot we had double damage for a second. I was gonna say, this thing's slapping, dude. Scrippy! Goodbye. Goodbye, Scrippy. Emotions are to be embraced, not feared. Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right, Kyle. See, you put Necromancer on one gun and Charm on the other. Oh, so you could love your zombies. That's so sweet, Wrangler. Breaking news. The pot next to Kevin in church is no longer breakable. Are you serious? That is big news. Why? That might be a bug. Let me break my pots, bro. Let me break the pot. How do you bug that, though? That seems so random. I don't know if it could be a bug. I honestly do not know. Did not mean to go British, sir. I'm so sorry. It's there because it looks cool. Not. Arrows over here. Platonic friendship and camaraderie is heartwarming enough, and the thought of procreation makes me want to chunder. Hey, man. You know what? Nobody can tell you what to do with your music. That's fine. I don't love listening to sad songs if I'm in a good mood. Unless the sad song's really fucking good. Like Chris Farron's got a song called Statue Song. And it's like a sad song, but it's from the perspective of a statue. Like an old statue. And it's all about how the statue misses people. But it's like degrading and it's so weird how sad it is when it's about a fucking statue. It doesn't make sense. It shouldn't choke you up, but it does. That's why. Oh, you're aromantic. Arrow Ace. I've never heard it that way. Sorry, I was breaking that down in my head. I've never heard it like put like that, but that's cool. Guess I'm just ignorant. Guess I'm just ignorant. I'm one of the heathens that has never has game music on. Well, if I wasn't streaming, I would have it on. Or I would have it off, and I'd have a I would have like a YouTube video going. I'd probably have Hollywood Handbook or something going. I fucking love Hollywood Handbook. Always loved them. Yeah, I don't think that makes you a heathen. That just means you're addicted to YouTube or Twitch or something, or movies. Nah, you good. Homies about Grossberg. Are you good, homie, about Grossberg? Yeah, but I wish I wouldn't have been. I would thought about it. I was more mad at myself because I'm like, maybe I should just get his secret menu out of the way because now that we can skip him. That way I could just knock that out real quick. So I was partially mad at myself, alright? We shouldn't do it that way. Come on, give me a new clothes. A new clothes, please. Just one. There's 3. I haven't seen any of them. I want to see the diner jacket or dinner jacket. At least. Somebody had mentioned that earlier. These, Have you got a video on secret menus, or do they come out in this update? I've mentioned them throughout my videos. I've shown how to get to Grossberg's at one point, very long time ago. And then, I don't remember which video, but I know I did an edit in a video. It showed exactly how to get to Qiosk secret menu. It might be the exploits video, I'm not going to lie. So, it might be that one, but I could be wrong. And I showed all the steps, and there's like a screenshot you could take to just like save the steps. That's why I did it, in case anybody didn't have that. It also could be an everything video. Maybe I'll have to do that with the next everything video. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm scared of that one. This is a big update, a very big update. I'm obviously not taking notes because I'm streaming, but that would be helpful. Let's do trinket. I would like the extra XP, but I also haven't seen any of the new golden trinkets. Dot, do you play Pokemon Pocket TCG? I did around when it first came out, but I got bored. They were releasing like new packs almost as much as the actual trading card game, and I just couldn't keep up. It's too much time investment. But I still play Pokemon Sleep every night, so obviously that's pretty badass, right? Pretty sure my wife thinks it's fucking stupid. I'll just be sitting there and be like, hold on, I gotta feed my Snorlax real quick. It is stupid. Look, I'm not gonna say it's not stupid. It's stupid. The song Nantucket is about a sailor and his crew being buds and fighting in a war, and that's nice. You don't need gentleman's sausage usage to be happy at life. Hey, you do you, G. You do you. It's all on... Whatever you want to put in your ears is good enough for you, right? That's all that matters. I don't like watching romantic films unless they're weird, so I get that. Yeah, if they're weird, I'll watch them. But otherwise, I'm like, it doesn't relate to me. Because I'm not a cheese ball. I'm not too cheesy. I'm sure some would say I'm a cheese ball, but not enough to watch, like, Love Actually or whatever. And I've heard that movie's great. I just don't think I would make it past, like, the first 10 minutes. But then again, like, I fuck with, like Blue Valentine is good, even though it's, like, less of a romance, right? Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is, like, one of the best movies I've ever seen. It's a depressing romance. That's why I like it. It's also a sci-fi. So I get where you're coming from. Am I just making things up, but does a lower durability have a chance for the gun to jam, and is jamming even a thing in this game? If your gun is jamming up, I don't think it's supposed to be. So, it sounds like a bug. I saw that Death's Toll was jamming up quite a bit earlier. To my knowledge, they've never added that system intentionally. But it does happen with some guns. It's usually kind of spread out when. Maybe they were going to do it at some point and then ended up not doing it. Give me some of the new gold, baby. Nope. That might not be in the trinket pool for that yet. I wish somebody could confirm that they were able to find a Klein Bauer organically, but I'm starting to wonder if you can't. Because not one person has said they found it, or at least how. Someone, I think Mark said he's enjoying it, but he didn't. I don't think he mentioned where he found it. If he did, I missed that message, and I am sorry. Can you believe SULFUR mod have multiplayer mode? I can't believe it. It's actually been around for a bit, but I heard the first one, like the first rendition of it, is super janky. But I'm glad it's like working now. I'm just so busy I haven't had a chance to really play around with any mods except for that ninja mod. I played the ninja mod quite a bit. It's pretty sick. I think I'm gonna stop with the trinkets, dude. It's not working. Find fancy watches. Hopefully they didn't add it to the trinket pool just yet, but it's a trinket. Because obviously treasure items are a lot easier to find. You son of a... Aromantic plus asexual. There you go. There's much more to life to learn and to be continuous about it. Addicted to music or podcasts, occasionally second screen anime or something. Or a dot stream. That's what we love to hear, baby. Endless needs a very limited use. Pin a card that either maxes out at like 3 or you can't upgrade or something. Or you like lose a card slot for it or something, you know? Did you see Obsession? Holy shit, best movie I never want to see again. I did, but I think I had a weird reaction to it. Because And I think it speaks on how comfortable my wife and I are together. We watched it together, and neither of us have ever had, like, any kind of jealousy issues or, like, clinginess. We've always... I feel comfortable saying we've always had a healthy relationship. So we kind of laughed our asses off at almost the entire movie. Loved the movie, but couldn't help but laugh at almost... Like... I don't want to spoil it. I think, because I didn't have anything spoiled, but there are parts of that movie that I'm not sure anybody else would have laughed at, you know? But to me, it was so good with its comedy if it was intentional. I think it was, because I think the YouTuber who made it is like a comedy YouTuber. But it's incredible movie. I watched that and Project Hail Mary recently, and I was in love with both of those. I thought Project Hail Mary was really good, too. Doesn't this sell for like $7,500 or something? I think the loaded die sells for a crazy amount. I'm gonna grab it because I'm not allowed to have a Klein Bauer. Try my best. I found a Klein Bauer from a random weapon choice in endless mode. Well then, Fennec, I'm doing the right thing. You're giving me assurance right there, dude. Oh, I'm so tempted to do that. I've never had a movie make me feel that uncomfortable watching it. It felt like it was a masterpiece of tension. There was definitely tension. Don't get me wrong. Just because I was laughing throughout, there was still tension. And I was worried for characters. Again, I would hate to spoil any bit of that movie, personally. Because I definitely think it's worth the watch for anybody to go check it out. Comedy was for sure intentional. Yeah, it emphasized the horror. But some of the horror... I don't know. Because after I watched it, I was like, oh, I wonder if other people agree that this is a horror comedy. And a lot of people were like, this shit was horrifying, dude. How could you laugh at this and that? And I wish I could get 2 examples, but I'm not spoiling it, dude. It's too good. It's too good of a movie. That's why everybody went to go see it. I'm really excited. Right now, we're in, like... I don't know if we're gearing up for, like, the best horror ever, but... Man, ever since, like, Hereditary and Ari Aster... I mean, everybody's got something to be eaten in the horror genre, that, like, from everybody. You got the dude who made what's his name, Robert Eggers. I don't love his stuff, but I'm glad he exists because there's a lot of people that, like, obsess over him, and that's great. And I love that we have all this variety. I love Project Hail Mary 2. Yeah, dude, so good. Such a unique movie, and also such a nice... wholesome movie. We don't get enough wholesome movies, bro. We just don't. And when we do, people shit on them. So I'm glad that Project Hail Mary did well. I love Rocky. He's the best, dude. Oh. Another movie, because I don't spoil shit. I don't watch trailers, nothing like that. So I didn't know what that movie was going to be about. I knew it had Gosling in it. And we share a birthday, you know. Not the year. I think he's significantly older than me, but... doesn't matter. Guy's a hunk, all right? But him and I both share a birthday of November 12th, so there's always been like a shared connection between the two of us, right? I am him. If you've ever been a part of the Gosling subreddit, you know what I'm talking about. I actually fucking love that subreddit. There's not a lot of subreddits that I'll say are amazing. That one is just pure amazing. The SULFUR subreddit's really good, too. I feel like that there's not a lot of bad eggs, if any, at all. Everyone seems really chill there. Hail Mary's a great movie, better book, but they did a damn fine job. I haven't read the book, but from what I've heard, it's essentially the best praise you can get for a movie that's based off a book is like, it's not the same, but the things they do differently make more sense for a movie than the book, if that makes sense. Like, they fleshed out the right things. So that, I was happy to hear. Let me check out this ADS you were talking about. Somebody was talking about it. Let me see. Maybe I should be using that die. TBH. Whatever. I'm just going to eat a bunch of food. It was a waste. Oh, what? Wait, this ADS is sick, dude. That's actually so much better. Oh, this is a good song, too, man. Oh, I thought you were... Bro, you should not have been alive. Can we get a replay? Ooh, a golden ticket. I need it. I'll take a hit for that. All day. I'm trying my best to get the Klein Bauer, guys. It's getting to 6 o'clock, though. I don't know if it's going to happen. I start worrying about dinner. Watch Jarhead with my friend recently. It's in my top 5 now. Masterpiece of anti-military media. When I think anti-military, I think of, oh my god, it's such an old movie. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, shit, dude. It's embarrassing I'm blanking on the name. It's that Marlon Brando movie. I mean, there's always Full Metal Jacket, if we're talking anti-military, but I'm not necessarily an anti-military person. You know, a lot of my wife's family are Marines, so, and they're really good people. I think the people in the military are awesome, and a lot of stuff people have wars over are really stupid. If not, every war is fucking stupid. Actually, it is. Yeah, there you go. But the people in the military are great, so. It's an unfortunate evil, right? There's no real good way to slice it. So let's do secret ingredients. This time I'll read it. So your secret is synonymous with best. Seems a bit convoluted for no reason, but fair enough. Oh no, so it's what's your story? That's the one. What's your story? I haven't been to his secret menu in so long. Where do you find the meats? What about those dolphins? Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it here. Don't say that. I'd love to bite into some raw IQ. I thought you'd never ask. Boom. Special selection. We get to play with his meats. His flesh. We get a grip on Grossberg's flesh. That's what we're looking for, baby. Actually, I should sell that. Gold slipper do fetch pretty coin. Because he likes... Wait, hold on. Oh, Backrooms is pretty good. I really wish someone would make a House of Leaves movie. I can't wait to see Backrooms, but it's not available for streaming just yet. I think it comes out to streaming. It might be today, actually. So don't get me too excited right now, Kyle. I never understood horror. If you're a big horror fan, wouldn't you get numb to horror? And if you don't like being scared, you'll never become a horror fan. Well, I've never been scared of a horror movie. I just think the element of surprise is at its best in horror and comedy, and those are my two favorite genres, along with sci-fi, which I also think shares that big element of surprise. I can't tell, you know, I don't know exactly what you mean with that, but like, a lot of people like to watch horror because you can do anything in horror, and creativity is at its highest, and that's not just with monsters and stuff, it's also with like the way they kill people, shit like that too. It's interesting. It's morbid curiosity. If anything, being numb to horror makes horror much more digestible if you think about it. And you appreciate it a lot more. Oh, I was thinking of Apocalypse Now. Yeah, wait, Lightningwood got it. That's what I was talking about, dude. Marlon Brando's in that, right? Old-ass movie. Before Full Metal Jacket, I believe. That looks kind of gangsta with the star. Yeah, definitely. Definitely giving second generation gangster, if I'm not mistaken. Gen 2 gangster. Do y'all always stock the good crayons when they come to visit? Yes. I prefer eerie atmospheres over horror. Something seems off. The fog is thick and the forest thicker, but you know nothing bad will happen. There are just some odd, unexplainable things. Well, that sounds like the basis of plenty of horror movies, though, right? Isn't that essentially like what It Follows is? Like, scary atmosphere? Atmosphere could make... If you don't have good, scary atmosphere in a horror movie, your horror movie sucks, frankly. Atmosphere is really important for horror. And there's plenty of bad horror movies that have, like, cool kills and cool monster designs or ideas, but then it doesn't feel like the environment's not right and the story's not fleshed out, and it's just like... That's another thing. Horror and comedies are the easiest to critique because they're so easy to fuck up. I would say horror comedies and sci-fis are my favorite, with drama probably tied with sci-fis. I was military. Still, there are some anti-military movies that slap. Yeah, oh, definitely. I mean, Full Metal Jacket is a fucking classic. It's a great movie. Zatura appears. What is up, Zatura? Hey, buddy. I need your blessing, bro. Can I please have the climb power? I've been able to find everything but that. And the clothes. Can't find the clothes. Ooh, are we ever going to find out who designed the new clothes? How do we get that information? Do they hire artists for that? I'm not saying this now. I haven't been sitting on this or anything. I'm just now realizing that. Or does Skelett just make all the clothes? Ooh, another golden slipper. I'm going to give it to my man with the biggest flesh. Here you go, boss. Oh, I never gave you the first one. I'm an idiot. I want to make a goddamn zombie gun. This is killing me. House of Leaves. You can't. I don't know what's House of Leaves. You can't banish the church anymore. You can't banish escape, baby, which is awesome. Oh damn! Thank you for showing Grossberg's secret menu, homie. I got you, dude. I thought I banned him. Thank God I didn't. I really thought I did. Should probably sell him that Major Dome as well. Horror also allows you to activate your fight or flight, which people in the modern world don't get often. Yeah, true. And yeah, that's true. It's fun. It's just good fun, baby. New Halo campaign looks like heat. Loving the direction Sulfur is going right now. And State of Decay 3 just got saved for being canceled by Xbox since the studio got bought. Go to time to play games. I feel like, and this might be controversial, but the last like 3 years has all been really, there's been too many good games. We're definitely in the golden age of gaming, and I know there's people that argue about that, but like, I don't know, dude. Maybe not the golden age of creativity in gaming, but we have so many games to play now, and there's so many quality games to choose from. It almost feels a bit clicky. Like everyone's in their own little cliques. But I think creativity is largely dead, though. Like, a lot of it is like one guy figures out this really great idea and everyone else siphons off of it. I'm seeing Balatro clones pop up everywhere now, which, whatever. I love that game, but I'm also not going to gatekeep the ideas. Halo, I'm glad Halo's looking good. You talk about that remake of Halo 1? Creature Kitchen is a great example of what I like. Or Everything Mothman, big Fallout 76 enjoyer. Because he is big, friendly guy, warning of landslides and such. Is Scroll of Noxia good? I like it. I mean, I don't really fuck with poison scrolls, but I think Noxia is one of the few that I would use. It's strong and it can kill you easily, but come on, Frizzatura. Oh my god, I thought it was it. I honestly thought it was it. I honestly thought it was it. That is crazy. It's because I got donkey brains. It's because I got the donkey brains, man. I got the affliction. Oh, Lord. All 3 things I'm happy to hear. Gotta ask Donk. Those are not my guns. You can't give me a blessing, bro? Seriously? That's fucked up. And everyone sees you acting like that's a Satori. You know you could try. You could try, bro. But you won't even try. I also like the idea of a monster-looking creature. Fangs, claws, jagged silhouette and all. But personally, is big, sweetheart, and protective friend. Like Freddy Fazbear. I actually don't know much what's going on in this movie. I watched the first Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and I thought it was pretty bad. I thought Josh Hutcherson was doing good, and Matthew Lillard, but everything else was, like, nobody else could act, and that's really hard to ignore. But Matthew Lillard was really fun in that one. A book you should read. I don't have time to read books, but if it's an audiobook, I'm down. House of Leaves is a horror novel from 2000. It's incredibly difficult to read, but it's so good. It took a guy over a decade to write it. A lot of internet horror, especially the backrooms, takes... Wait, I love the idea of the backrooms. I've always been fascinated with the backrooms. In fact, I even think that that American Horror Stories episode with the backrooms was actually... Even that I thought was good. I feel like it's such an easy thing to riff off of. I love the backrooms. I just got the Klein Bauer. How'd you get it, Louis? How'd you get it? Tell me. Last horror movie I enjoyed was Talk to Me. Talk to Me was great. What was the follow-up to that? The one with the kid. It's from the same dudes that made it. It just came out like... Is it like Come Back to Me or something like that? What was that called? It was like last year or the year before. Holy shit, was that a good one. I loved Talk to Me. But the follow-up that those guys did was even better, in my opinion. Oh, man, now that movie was fucked up, dude. Like, watching them eat the kids' brains and stuff. Golly, dude. You don't see that shit coming. Oh, my God. That's such a good movie. What's it fucking called? I want to say it is Come Back to Me, but I don't remember. The hype died down so quick for it, even though it was so good. Where are we? 2007 was the golden age of gaming, no competition. I don't even think it's close. What was 2007? What happened, my friend? Wait, didn't I just spawn in a weapon chest? Okay, just gonna clip through. Oh, it was an armor. I just hide down there. I don't want another Rudolph's nose. I always get the Rudolph's nose. I feel like every stream I've ever had, I got a Rudolph's nose somewhere. Uh-oh. Also went into Endless without a bow staff, which is the cardinal sin. Always bring your bow staff in Endless. It makes this shit so much easier to get separation. Didn't we spawn in an ammo chest? I hope we did. It's gonna be hard to check now. Oh my god. Not having the crutch. I don't think we did yet. I'm not seeing it, but I feel like we... Oh, there it is. I'm dumb. Right there. I wish Fallout 76 had cross-save. Yeah, like cross-progression. Same, dude. Because my guy on my Xbox is still way higher than my Steam one, and I have like 400 hours on Steam. I think it's because indie games are so accessible and are what actually has the passion put in like older AAA games had. It's a classic story of profit versus passion. I agree with you 100%. And your name, I'm starting to see why you have your name. I think indie is where the ideas come from. Like, straight up. Now, if you want games to be creative and have unique themes and ideas and everything, you cannot go to AAA. Like, it just won't work. The best and the biggest hits are, like, now just going to be fucking indie. I mean, sometimes AAA figures it out, right? Like that Tamagotchi Life, I've heard people love. That Pokepia, I haven't been able to fucking play it because I don't have a Switch 2, but sometimes they get it right. Nintendo's kind of cheating, though, because they got, like, trademarks and weird shit going on. I hate gassing up Nintendo ever. They're, like, low-key the devil. Although I don't believe in the devil. Unless he rides a motorcycle, then it's kind of sick. Then I kind of fuck with that. For a second there, I was gonna say, what if the gun looks like Jansen's Temptation? With this whole time? All my cool shit is on Xbox, but I play on PC now. I feel you, brother. I feel you, brother. It's so silly that never happened. And now that I don't know if you guys heard, but Obsidian's making the next Fallout game. And when that comes out, they're probably gonna ditch Fallout 76. Which is, seems like it's been in the works for a while now. It's been having some really lazy updates in the last couple of years. I could try, well, like every other update's kind of shit, and then the next one's good. But it would be nice if they were all good. I could try channeling my apprentice's power. If you could give it a shot, Zatura. House of Leaves isn't able to be audiobooked. Sorry, Dot. Why? What if you did it for me, Kyle? Just read it. Just read it for me, please. Why not? Ah, it's fine. The way Spotify does audiobooks sucks anyways. It's like you can only get like one a month or some stupid shit. There's only like it's so many hours. I hate it. Come on. I'm gonna die, dude. I don't even think I don't even have the means to repair this thing. At least we got good tunes, bro. He's just smacking that thing into the goddamn wall. Oh, hell yeah, he's still alive. They made it so you can't access vendors if enemies are alive in Endless now, which sucks. I can't believe I jumped on that twice. I felt it the first time and did it again. So we want to go into you. You do sell repair kits, right? No, you're one of those fucking punks, dude. I don't know why I'm sitting on that revolver sheriff's badge. I don't know why I have that. Skedaddle Skedoodle, you get blessed with a Kleinbauer soon trademark. Well, we heard the Skedaddle Skedoodle. We saw it coming. Seems legit to me. I think Don Quad would have said the same goddamn thing. Really didn't know there's a sequel. Well, thanks, Doc. Gotta watch it now. Not technically a sequel, but it's in like confirmed to be in the same universe. And it's really good. I love Talk to Me, and I'm not giving. It's no slight to Talk to Me. It's a great movie. Those guys know what they're doing. There's some really creepy shit in that movie. But I can't remember the name of it, dude. But it's the same directors and writers and everything from Talk to Me. But it's like not a sequel, but the same messed up reality that they live in. If that makes sense? Kind of like how Stephen King's got this universe between all his stuff. Which is the most complicated shit ever because he's got way too much stuff. We're gonna keep banning guns. We're gonna keep banning guns till we get it, please. Nah, not like FNAF. Like, imagine a village with Gorgons, werewolves, Wendigos, and such other monsters being friendly and welcoming people who expect violence and get hospitality. Really didn't know there's a sequel. Wait, I fucked up here. Hey, Homer, how you doing, buddy? Doogie Booty, I'm doing good. Just can't find the last gun, and it's killing me inside. What's up, Mark? How are you? How are you doing, Dookie? The only thing I know is that the devil wears a suit and tie and hopefully rides a motorcycle. Come on, like, I need some support here. The 8-time scope, damn. I played Disco Elysium, or yeah, whatever. I haven't played that. I need to play that one recently, and it's become my top 3 favorite games maybe ever. I feel like that's one of the few games I would probably love the story with. I don't usually play games for the story unless it's like narrative at the forefront. But that one, I really love the vibe I've gotten from it, if that makes sense. But regardless of the story, how they got the game stolen from them and screwed over is infuriating. I've heard that a long time ago, but I need a refresher. Well, Xbox is focusing more on their core studios. Hopefully there will be more meaningful updates to 76. I don't know. I'm not totally faithful in any of that situation, dude. I want to be, because I love Fallout 76, but it gets so tiring now. House of Leaves is also a satire on bad scholarly writing, so there's copious footnotes and weird visual errors, or are they? And it's just very visual. I love audiobooks, but this one can't happen. I mean, I kind of love that it's impossible to put into an audiobook. I kind of love that. And I'm mostly trolling when I say I want you to make it for me. Mostly. But if you're feeling up to it... doing pretty good, Dookie. Wasn't expecting this update. No one was, dude. A homie stream is always welcome here. It'd be weird anywhere else. You know? Be a little weird anywhere else. I agree. It's welcome here. Oh, the fancy watch. New. Oh, God. What the fuck? Where... Now let's go to that thing where it spawns in a fucking nowhere, dude. What does Grossberg sell in his secret menu? Just flesh. Just like random flesh from enemies. It's his dolphin menu. There's no dolphins, though. I think House of Leaves is also a layered story. Like, there's notes in the margins left by a second author. That's scary. Cake ingredients. Yeah, flesh for most of us. Cake ingredients for Zatura. Bring her back. Bring her back. Thank you, Officer Brawler. God damn it. I fucking knew it, dude. And I tell you what, dude. 10 minutes after I left this stream, I promise you, without looking it up, I probably would have walked out the room and been like, fucking bring her back. That's one of my favorite horror movies easily in the past, like, 10 years. It's so good, dude. It's so good. And Talk to Me is great, too. That one kind of resonated with me more. Seagull, that movie's so messed up, bro. Like, if you thought Talk to Me was messed up, which I didn't think it was necessarily messed up, but the stuff that happens in Bring Her Back, again, I refuse to spoil horror movies. The stuff that happens in that movie is incredibly dark, and I love it for it. What's the recipe for double cheeseburger? What is that? 2 bread, 2 cheese, 2 flesh, right? Is that what it is? I think off the top of my head, that's what it is. I'm a sleepy dookie slowly passing through the anus of life. You know, in a way, aren't we all? Right? Right, dookie booty? I think it's 2 flesh, 2 bread, cheese. Yeah, I think you're right, Ice Butcher. Good evening. What's up, Lumen? How you doing? Yeah, I just Googled it. Bring Her Back. Yeah, that movie was good, too. Yeah, they're really good. I can't wait to see what they do next. I hope they stay in their universe for a while, because a lot of directors say they're going to do that, and then they jump out, you know? They're like, oh, I just need more challenge. But, yeah, like, we're feasting right now with horror shit. That's even better than gaming right now. You got freaking Ari Aster, Jordan Peele, those dudes. The guy who made Upset Curry Barker. I know his name. He just fucking made it, dude. The guy who made The Monkey, Osgood Perkins. Like, so many good people in horror right now. It's fucking... Zach Krager might be the best of the bunch right now. I would argue Jordan Peele, but Zach Krager's right there, dude. I love both of them so much. Oh yes, Disco Elysium is a game that will absorb you for hours and hours. There's so much content. It feels like it shouldn't work and be nonsensical, but it's not. I always become a commie in it too. Well, I kind of love that. Now I really want to try. My uncle gave me his old pair of meta glasses. I'm getting my prescription lenses put in them on Sunday. That's sick. So you can just wear them all the time? What are you going to do with them? Look up the Zoominology project. That is the horror James stuff I love. So it's adjacent to horror, but like the stuff are creatures, but they're not hurting anybody. They're sweeties. That's what you're saying. That's sick though, Lumen. I'd love to try meta glasses. Like that's definitely been, as someone who's always loved like content creation, it's right up my alley. I wouldn't do it to be a creep. I know a lot of people like to do that, which sucks. Time is money. Okay, we got charisma. We got one of the new trinkets. And another XP buff. We're running out of rerolls. Rerolls are very powerful. We're running out of them. I think I'm going to be forced to get this XP buff. I want to see the climb power. I hate walking. I already banned the SOCOM ACR. I distinctly remember banishing it. I could have fucking sworn we banished the SOCOM ACR. Like 10 minutes ago. Why am I seeing it again? Oh boy. Oh, I'm going to be upsetty spaghetti if there's a bug there. Because I feel like the last patch there was a bug there. And now it's almost like it's cropping up again? Oh, I think not, dude. I think we need to go back to the church, though. We're kind of pushing it. Didn't even bring the right guns for this shit. Let's see if we get it. Let's see if we get back to the church. All right, man. I'll send you. See, you need some spaghetti. Good luck finding the last gun. And I closed the game and updated it. It fixed the one dark scroll to make the new scroll recipes. Well, it sounds like you got a really nice clutch up not getting that right away, right? That's kind of sick for you, though. I'm jealous of you. Oh, wow. I have the Meta 2 prescription sunglasses. Is it weird that only lens crafters can handle Meta? Weird. Yeah, that is weird. Maybe it's just like a contract deal. When Evil Lurks, bro. I just remember that movie is so good and messed up. That's one of my favorite foreign films ever. Like, I'm not talking in the last decade for horror. That's one of my favorite foreign movies ever. When Evil Lurks is such a good movie to show people if they have no idea what it's about. Because it is so... Again, I don't get scared of movies, but that is a disturbing film. And there's a handful of moments where you will gasp. I don't care who you are. You're going to be like, you can do that? Like, it's kind of like that. You're like, you can do that? You could show something like that? I didn't think people would do that. But, yeah, they did. Multiple times in that movie. I could watch that movie right now, bro. Don't tempt me. Because I could watch that movie right now. I fucking love that shit. I go a little nutty for that movie, bro. Incredible film. I made my mother-in-law watch it. Like, right away. Because she's one of those people... She is Spanish. Her family's from a little village in Mexico, all right? For people gatekeeping that kind of shit. She loves... all sorts of media and shit, and yeah, I had to show her that. Freaked her the fuck out. Freaked her the fuck out. It was kind of evil showing it to her, which is the best movies. Has everyone seen the new guns in the dev menu? Because I restarted my game and updated it, and I don't see it. I'm going to try a couple more times not dev moding it, but I might just set it and spawn it in, because I do need to start on dinner soon. I haven't heard this song in a while. I don't think I've ever heard this song, actually. A ton of good horror creators are usually really good comedians, too. Really interesting that people that make us laugh know how to make us freaked out. Yeah, we were actually talking about that earlier. It's like, the reason I think it works is because in order for you to have good comedy, in order for you to have good horror, is the element of surprise. If you can't surprise people with whatever you're doing, you can't excel in horror, you can't excel in comedy. You just can't. Jordan Peele screwed up Candyman so damn bad that I've lost faith in him. Well, he was a producer. So producers don't have as much of the creative process, like involvement in that as you think. A lot of times it's mostly advice. So unless it's executive producer, then I think they have a little bit more privilege with what's going on there. But he just produced that movie. I didn't love the new Candyman. I loved it all the way up until the ending. I loved it until the ending. I did not like the ending. I do think the ending was bad enough to make me not like the movie as much, which sucks to have that. But it was still pretty good. The performances were good. The actors did a really good job. But yeah, the script was a little whack. Seeing a Dot Disco Asylum playthrough, it's going on my bucket list. It's a masterpiece of a CRPG. I've definitely had my eye on it. But I feel like I would be doing a disservice to the people that made Sulfur if I didn't try Dead Cells first. Because I've never played Dead Cells. And I've heard Sklet and Anton mention, but I think mostly Sklet mentioned Dead Cells like 100 times. I am mainly going to use them now to listen to music, but it would be helpful for AI. I do tend to take pictures to ask AI about stuff, so it would be nice to just say, hey, what am I looking at? Oh, that's kind of sick. That's actually kind of cool. I'll see you when I need some spaghetti. My bad. Okay. I need to get out of here soon, too. I thought we'd give it one more try, and I don't think it's going to happen. To be frank, Qiosk Candyman wasn't that bad. You just couldn't really top the perfection. It was the first Candyman, at least IMO. I'm not going to lie. I was a little salty from that movie, and I did go back and watch the original Candyman like a week later. And yeah, it still holds up. I mean, the themes are a little outdated and a little wonky, maybe even for the time. But the movie itself is fantastic. Asking questions, I was planning to use them for translations. I could see translations being huge. I'm going to try one more level up, and if I don't get it, I'm done. Buy the bones of the... I'm taking mine to Walmart Vision. They said they are very comfortable doing them. By the bones of the ancient druids, I summoned my companion, a small farmer, into his hands. Hope this helps appease the evil gods. Are we talking to get me this goddamn gun? Because I don't want to spawn it in with dev mode. And even if I did, I'd still have to find it anyways, because I want to see if you can get it organically. Because it might not be, or oh no, somebody already mentioned they were able to get it from the random menu. So, well, it was this menu. God damn it. I thought that it would work. One more. That was too quick. I didn't even fucking run the re-rolls at all. What are the recipes for the new scrolls? So, the pollen one is Plague in Nature. The new dark one is Double Dark. And then Light plus Earth for the Sacred Ground. But the Sacred Ground is super niche. I think I look at it as more of like a utility oil. But it could be really good if you put a lot of multiple projectiles on it. Got hope coming out of them. I'm excited for that new Korean alien invasion horror film. Also, actually, looks really interesting. What's that one called? I'm not sure if I've heard of that yet. I fuck with K-dramas though, dude. Big time. New hotfix dropped. Fix climb bar missing from loot and vendor tables. You may have to update. Are you... That seems like the easiest troll you could possibly do. Let me see. Oh, you're not trolling. I'm just going to say it feels like an easy troll, but you weren't lying, Zatura. I appreciate you not lying there. Yeah, bro, I'm also over for that movie. No pun intended. Horror and comedy both need excellent timing. That's a great point. Sorry to hear you, Lumen, but the meta doesn't translate Arabic. It's only Romance languages. Latin-based, you know, or German, that's it. I was bummed that Korean isn't supported. That's kind of crazy that Korean isn't supported, to be honest. With how many people love, like, Korean culture and everything now. That's crazy. I hope DOS look really cool. Saw the trailer the other day. What's that new movie you're talking about? Dead Cells is a masterpiece. I've never heard someone say something negative about Dead Cells. Not one person. It's just a matter of I haven't had a chance to try it. Simon's at 6:15. I'll give it 5 minutes. We'll try 5 minutes if we can get Qiosk in the secret menu, in her little secret menu. But I definitely need to get started on dinner. I don't know what to do. Well, it at least has Spanish so I can communicate with his workers better. Do you generally pay more of the levels or more endless? Endless. I have 1,100 hours. So the levels, I mean, when it's a new level, I'll play it a lot, but I mostly just want to shoot guns and stuff. I don't have a lot of reasons to go through the levels unless it's a challenge run, which actually I probably do more challenge runs than anything. So yeah, I know it's tough. If I had to just play with my main save, I'm doing endless pretty much the whole time. Damn, still haven't gotten the last new gun. That sucks. I know, Violet. I'm not happy about it. Not happy about it. Okay, well, if you get them at Walmart, better for you. Finding a lens crafters for mine was a pain. We did just see that it wasn't part of the loot tables or the vendors up until 6:08 p.m. So hopefully we'll find it now. We just need to get Qiosk. We can get her in Endless, or we can re-roll the whole hollow reality projector. They may have fixed one of the bugs for that, but they missed a different exploit. And they might not be able to change that. I don't know. But we can re-roll the hollow reality projector just by going into Endless and leaving Endless. I prefer to do that than spawning Korean in here, because then I gotta level up one more time. I think it's... I don't know. Both are pretty easy. Let's see. We're gonna ban everything. I wrote in oh, fuck. Okay, well, I mean, I can't reset our inventory, but let's see if we get a first tee. I feel like we earned it. God damn it. All right, let's get out of here. Can't reset our inventory. There's a method I could do, a different exploit where I can spawn in like 1,000 kiosks, but we just need her once at the church and we're fine. And we'll just re-roll. I'm gonna run a stamp, so I may have to do some stamp runs, buddy. Literally called Hope. Oh, that's sick. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm sure my wife will be excited too. But it looks like you get some sort of auto-translate. Yeah, if they couldn't do it, I probably would use them less often. Oh, the gold chain, bro. Let's go. As someone who loves wearing gold chain, I'm very excited about this one. Not gonna lie. I'm glad we got some Riz options. In fact, I should use them when buying the guns. Now I'm just missing one Riz item. We still haven't seen any of the clothing, though. I'm out of reload. I love that we also got new trinkets. That's just being pushed under the rug a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, there's so much good stuff in this, but the fact that we got 3 new trinkets as well that were previously treasure items is freaking huge, dudes. Dudes, listen to me. It's huge. You don't even care, but it's a big deal. Ask Pluto about it. Seems it's not about endless, so I was kind of trolling. Of course. You know, that's the thing with Zatura. He finds out that you might have donkey brains. Maybe. You know, it's not a certainty. But yeah, he'll hold that shit against you. He'll start doing shit like that to you, bro. He can prove that he doesn't have donkey brains, so he hurts people. People hurt people. That's what I always say. PHP, baby. The Korean alien movie is called Hope. Scrap Mechanic Chapter 2 in 11 days. I've heard of that game. Heard of that game. That sounds really familiar. I need to look into that. Don't forget the dev that was worried that Qiosk doesn't sell the one you're missing. Yeah, Pluto. That's Zaturo's talking about that too. Only took 7 years. We haven't hit 7 years yet, guys. We'll find it eventually. I know you're talking about the scrap mechanic. Don't worry. I'm trolling. Do you accept games from viewers? I owe the Dead Cells more money than I ever spent on the game. I do, but if you were trying to offer me the game right now, for one, I think Lumen and I share Steam, like family share, and I'm gonna guess. I don't know for certain. I'm gonna guess Lumen has Dead Cells because he has a lot of games, and I have a lot of games. And some of the older games I don't have, and I know it's a bit of an older one. So I'm assuming Lumen oh wait, I'm supposed to go back to the church and reroll the hollow reality projector. What am I doing? I'm assuming he has it, but I don't know. And it's a single player game, right? So I could just play it offline. So there'd be no reason to buy it for me. I had to get the blue-green, not blue, Ray-Ban green like my old carbon fiber ones. The darkness reduction is worse. Then again, the anti-scratch coating was coming off. Also, I am currently getting into Barony. See, I have this weird tendency to say Barony. I cannot control myself. What is that luck, dude? We can't find the fucking... Are you serious? We can't find the one thing, the goddamn gun, but I can find a fucking SULFUR for the free? Are you serious? This is obnoxious. Hey, homie, want to stop and tell you how much help you've been getting me into SULFUR. Already 50 hours in. I am hooked. You know, I don't know what my favorite thing to hear is from my videos, but it's probably that. You know, I'm glad anybody's watching any of my videos, bro. I won't lie. I put so much effort into those, especially some specific ones if I tried something weird with them. So I appreciate anybody checking them out, dude. I'm glad that they've helped you like the game more. I don't know if that was ever my goal. I just fucking love the game, but if that's what it does, fuck yeah, dude. Because them devs deserve it, dude. Them perfect random boys, they're sweethearts. Dottie should own Dead Cells through our library sharing. That's what I thought. Dude, I fucking knew you'd have Dead Cells, Lumen. I knew you would. I just knew it. I saw Idris Elba get knighted a few months ago, I think, and I'm happy for him. Also, damn, that man is hot. Being British would be worth it for the opportunity to go on a date with that hunk. Being a straight man, I have to say, Idris Elba is fucking hot. Yeah, you're right. You know what? You're right. That dude is hot as shit. Hey, homie, wanted to stop by. Oh, sorry. The combat boots. Oh, let's go. We can get it. 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 I just have to explain to my wife that I was doing this. She's going to be like, bro, I'm hungry. She probably had to give the kid candy. You know, because he's not screaming, so he's probably eating candy. Combat boots change is actually so huge to me. Even though actually, when moving might have got nerfed. It did mention they reduced some stuff. I haven't had a chance to look at them because I didn't have any on me. I'm such a SULFUR stan that they're really the only shoes I use. Dust storm warning dot. Love this time of year. Dude, I had one last night, and I was chilling with my brother's girlfriend, and she had mentioned she'd never really seen a monsoon yet. She's only been in Arizona for a couple years, and I said, yeah, last couple years the monsoons haven't been that crazy here. But I was like, this dust storm that we got, because we were at their house, and I was like, just watch, it'll come out of nowhere. And yeah, dude, them dust storms are crazier, man. You just be chilling, and then 10 seconds later, it's just orange air. It's crazy how weather works in Arizona, and it doesn't... Oh, decline power! Fucking goddamn, dude. Dude, if Pluto's the one who put this into action to, like, get this fixed, after watching me spend 50 fucking stamps to try to get it, I may have to kiss a dude. I'm just saying, because, like, I mean, I'm sure he already knew about it, and he was working on it anyways, but I could kiss him. I could fucking kiss him, dude. It finally happened. It's a 9mm, too. I'm very excited to read more of this, but I want to get out of chat real quick. Gonna start running double combat boots, combat armor, and Pope hat as main build now. Sounds like a solid build. You still get a double jump in there. Far Far West update is coming out soon. Got the new alien Zerker enemies. Finally, bro. They are in I love Far Far West. I love that game so much that I made myself beat Nightmare solo, like, which requires a lot of, like, progression and getting level 100, decking out your guns to certain levels. Like, it's not easy to, you know, Nightmare run solo. The first one's not easy. I'm sure it's easier after you get the hang of it, but I love that game. And enemy variety was sorely needed. Baroni Baloney. Weird words in my opinion. I love them both. Every time you say Baroni, I think of that name of that one company in the Gilbert Gottfried ARG. No AI can replicate the homie, except for Al, who I keep calling AI, and he's not AI. By the way, did I miss part for new update in your stream? You may have missed a lot of part. I don't know for sure. But I hope you're doing well, player 2. The whole being straight is the main way is a social construct made by the modern world. Ancient Greece, Rome, and the Night Ages were openly gay like nobody's business. I think you should just bang whoever you love, dude. Whatever. I don't think it needs a label, unless the label's important to you. Personally, I fell in love with my wife, so I don't have to think about it too much. But I do think Idris Elba is a hunk. All right? We went over that. After my walk tonight, I'm going to take some screenshots of my Destiny fashion to share with you. My fits are exquisite. I've been playing a lot of PvP recently. It would be cool to play with you again. I'd love it if I had the time. I would love that. Lumen, I can't wait to see those screenshots. I've been obsessing with my coworkers about a TTRPG we've been working on for a few months, but quite honestly, SULFUR was a big inspiration for the way the guns are built and managed. Oh, dude, you should let me know if you get like a demo going. I'd love to see that. It ain't gay if you have the SULFURs on. The SULFURs don't come off, Zatura. I just said that, bro. That's why I can say. That's why I can do these things. It was on Qiosk inventory all along. Well, no, they did a patch, like a quick little hotfix for it, which is awesome. Holy fuck, is that pistol? It's so fucking cool looking. No, it was just hotfix. Looks like it's scaled down weapon for the heavy from TF2. I play as a healer support in the game. I've got a lot of very positive reviews from PvP sweats. They're very good at the game. I know what a sweat is, bro. I love them. I love the sweats. I did not mean to get that high there. Yo, dude, you're making a TTRPG. Would love to hear about it sometime. Same. Pluto, see, he wants a kiss back. I'm half tempted to do a kissy sound of the mic, but I fear it would be cringe. It is a pistol. It's a pistol. We've hit 13 pistols. Crazy, bro. Pistols must be like the driving force of Sulfies. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I thought it was a fucking... It looks like a minigun, dude. The magazine is 138. I'm so excited. Dude, flamethrower. Dude, oh, this is the one I wanted the most. Ever felt like you need to bring your minigun to the store or perhaps the disco and it just felt way too cumbersome? Get a load of this. The Kleinbauer is a true minigun for all your casual Everyday minigun needs. Fits neatly under your bed or pillow. Bro, and Don Quad made these? Oh my god, Don Quad, incredible. Oh my god. That recoil is fucking insane. And it's a charge. The build ideas, I mean, there's so much you could do with this gun. The recoil is nuts. What is this? What is this gun? This thing is so weird. Okay, I gotta take it for a stroll. Quick stroll. We gotta get to level 1, dude, so we can strap on that new fucking full foul fate. Which this is perfect for, because as the more bullets, the longer you get your dead friend, or whatever the fuck. I play as a healer supporting the game. I got a very... Well, have a good night, Dottie. Lumen, you have a good night as well. Always a pleasure talking to you. Can't wait to see those oils. Or oils. I just got an oil. Those, the drip, the fit. That gun sure is small and looks like something a farmer would use. I hope RPM increases the charge up time. But this is going to need stable hip. This is a stable hip gun. Or I can aim at the feet and pull. It's already 9mm. Imagine you put like shotgun or something on this, dude. This would be so silly. Oh, this is a cool gun. People have been asking for a minigun since day 1. They're 3 for 3 on... I mean... You know, there's no telling if they were like, hey, man, we gotta make this. People have been asking for the minigun. People have been asking for shortcuts to secret mention. We can't say for certain. But either way, it's a W because people have been asking for it. Either they were planning to make miniguns and shit like this the whole time or what, but this I think is going to scratch that issue people have been talking about. I feel like I'm playing with a death machine from Call of Duty. This thing is fucking sick. Easily the best of the 3 new guns. So much smooch for our Pluto. So very loyal. There's a little smooch. That's all you're getting. That was super quick then. The update just came like 6 hours ago. Perfect Random did a quick hotfix. Oh, yeah, dude. After every major update, they love hooking it up, dude. They try to fix as much as they can all at once. Oh, we need zombies. And I'm trying to put it up there. Okay, that does make sense. Can I do it to you? It must be as they're dying. Okay, let's see. First zombie. Oh, it's my zombie. Oh, it's got a timer next to it. Does Charm do timers now too? Hi, zombie. Hi, zombie. Whatever, dude. It's cool. Is this actually kind of better than Charm? Because the biggest fear with Charm is killing the enemy, but you could just make a no damage gun. I think they're both usable depending on what you're doing. It's going to have like 80 recoil. Yeah, the recoil is hilarious. Whoa, Nelly, was that a 6,000? Wait, what happens if you prime bolt it? What do if you prime bolt? What do if you prime bolt? I don't care. Prime bolting might be a fucking Sid. Get him, zombie. Zombie? Get back here. Why are you going after that dog? There's zombies over there. Don't go in there. Okay, this gun is sick. But we got a blast. Wait, are we... I gotta get to level 2. I tell you what. What the... That's scary. I gotta get to level 2 because I have to see what stable hip be doing. In fact, he may have a stable hip. Let's see. Double zombies. It's guaranteed. That's a big thing it's got over Charm. Is the guarantee that they come back. They bring her back, dude. These are my girls. At least 12 or 12G plus least resistance. Never think again. I didn't think to begin with, dude. So I'm fucking in. Is that it? I stepped out. Oh yeah, we got it, bro. We got it, Lightning. They did a hotfix and put it back in Qiosk's vendor thing, or they got it. The bug is gone, so we can get it from Qiosk, and everyone should go get it. Oh my god, the ammo. I believe we got a lot to start with that. It's time to start a new hardcore soul vlog challenge, Dot. The I Wanna Cry challenge. Someone tell Shirt. Make him do it. I got all this other stuff I gotta do. Shirt's gonna love this thing. I think he'll love this thing, dude. Because it's hilarious. I mean, who wouldn't? Everyone's gonna love it. Yeah, the system for it is based off tabletop war games like Warhammer and Bolt Action and maximum player choice and builds equipment. It's also like an infodump my homebrew world. Can already tell I'm going to be whacking some fire rate oils on I'm going to be some fire rate oils on that, potentially with some ricochet oils too. This is why I stay strapped with 2 of my favorite oils all over the damn spot, baby. Let's see what this thing be doing if we do this shit. Ooh, mama. It's not too bad. It's still too much recoil, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Now, we had a pot shot as well, right? It's going to need that pot shot, but we got the stable head. This is going to be so easy to build. It's going to be so easy to build this thing and make it good, but it will also be incredible to build and make it weird. There's so many options with this. I think it is the ideal gun for building out of the 3 that were added. I'd say this is the ideal one for building. I'd say the death toll is really good at default, and you could do anything you want with it, like most revolvers. And then the CYB 47, I think, is just a really good alternative to the catacoil. You take one or the other, and you're not going to be let down. These guns are all fantastic. I didn't see a single piece of clothing, though. Stable hip, easy plop, dead center, shaved clip, and tandem on this thing is a blast. I believe it. I believe it. I put the foul thing on it, though. So I'm going to stick with that and see what I can do. I'm a bit late. What'd I miss? So much, Rhodey. So much, though, that I got to go. I'm sure my wife is wondering what the fuck I'm still doing. I remember the first stream sold for only 5 to 10 viewers. Now you got 90, almost 100. I don't even remember the first one, man. This has been an amazing stream. Everybody has come through. This has been so much fun. I do have to go, though. I wish these nights could last forever. And there is enough content in this game to last forever. I just don't have a forever amount of time. I got to go help my wife. She's probably getting her hair pulled. Kid's probably practicing his body slam on her, and they're both probably hungry. So I got to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for making this one of the best updates I've ever played. And also thank you guys for the super chats, the memberships, the follows, the likes, the comments, all that shit. You guys are all amazing. Appreciate you guys. Subscribe. I said follows. Fake YouTube fan. You're the heavy homie now. Who touched your gun? Who touched Sasha? What? What are you saying, dude? But he's not crazy. Reverse door. Wow, this shooter is true. I'm not reading any more of that. I have a SOCOM 9 build based off the DC. What is that, bro? You're talking like Jar Jar Binks over there. Off the DC-15 infinite ammo pistol from Republic Commando. I love the SOCOM 9 for no reason. I just think it looks cool. I love the SOCOM 9 was one of the first designs I fell in love with. I love that yellow. It pops. It pops, bro. Bro, homie, Kevin was solding stable hip. How would you know that? How would you know that he was solding it if I didn't even check? Zatura is just hassling me, dude. Anything with that RPM deserves some 12 gauge and a prism for the utter chaos, or some oils that will decrease RPM, but then the charge up is going to take so much longer. So we actually want to increase RPM. So we're going to want to do something that's going to bring that recoil all the way fucking down. Increase RPM. Honestly, yeah. It's going to be a really interesting gun to build. Have you played Voidbreaker yet? I played the beta. Have not played the full game, but I do have it because of Steam sharing. I love the beta, though. Good night, guys. Have a good night, homie. Take care of yourself as well to you, my dear sir. So glad I made it to the end. Looking forward to the everything video. There's so much in this game. I might need to write a House of Leaves length novel to get any of this. I'm actually overwhelmed with the idea of how much I'm going to have to note and figure out. It might take a bit. I'm not going to lie. This everything video might take a bit. There is so much in this update. Biggest update we've ever had. I would argue. Biggest one, bigger than Sulfur Forever. And that added a whole ass game mode. I think it's the biggest one we've ever had. At least it feels like it. Okay, I will wait till next stream. Orcs from Warhammer 40K. See you, homie. Thanks for the terrific stream. Yeah, see you guys. All of you have a good night. Get some food. Get some sleep. If you're in a different country, get some food. Start your day and have a good time. Good night, you guys. And